Go ahead, run it, guys. Tell me again. All right, guys, we're here. We're talking about the dying
my
Messiah dilemma, and we got a couple of Muslims here. They got an argument they want to run. Go ahead, brother.
So my question is that how do you know Paul really saw Jesus?
Right.
Okay, that's pretty good. Keep going.
Like Christians fail to talk about Paul. They always talk about Jesus and crucifixion. But in order to believe that Jesus is a deity, you got to believe in Paul. But no Christians ever mention Paul.
If Paul never met Jesus, then your whole religion is gone.
Okay. All right. That's the whole argument.
Do you actually believe in a Jew who was actually named Saul, who persecuted the early Christians, right? And you believe that he somehow miraculously saw a vision of Jesus and then changed his entire perception of Jesus, right? And rewrote the Bible, basically. Even though he didn't really write the Bible, but he was actually
my whole space, man. Hold up. So is Jesus a human?
Wait, hold on. How many arguments are we running here today?
It's just me. I just say something and then I'm gonna bounce.
Oh, nah, you could just bounce now then, pimp.
Nah, I gotta go. I gotta do stuff. So
okay, well then bounce. The fuck? I'm just gonna say something and bounce. So why would I have you up here?
So do you believe in Paul? Do you believe in Paul?
All right, so this is a perfect question because it falls right into my argument for today's topic, which is the dying Messiah dilemma. All right, we're gonna be talking about it. That's the question. Do you believe in Paul? Muslims seem to think Paul corroborating our story makes it weak, but actually it makes it stronger, right? Because it would be weird for somebody to go from unaliving Christians to all of a sudden becoming a Christian himself and getting himself unalive. Wouldn't that be awkward, guys? So now the real question is, was Paul right? Because Paul actually preaches Christ crucified, something that is a stumbling block and something that is, what's the wording that he used? He said, we preach Christ crucified. Like a joke to you guys or something like that, right? So let's find out.
So you're saying Paul teaches Jesus' teaching, right?
Here, let me show you something.
Even though Jesus is a Jew, he's there to uphold the law, but Paul opens the doors for the Gentiles. Right? So Paul disobeys Jesus' teachings, basically.
Let me show you something. Who wrote Corinthians?
No one knows.
No one knows? All right, let's just pretend it's Paul.
It's been attributed.
All right, let's pretend it's Paul. All right, let's just read something here.
Well, fine, go. It's been attributed to Paul.
No problem. Let's read it. Paul says, but we preach Christ crucified, unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness, and the same thing to the Muslims. So, all right, so that's the argument today, guys, right? So that's what we're going to find out. So whose story is more likely to have happened? So let's pretend this is a court case. You ready, Red Tiger?
Why would it be a court case if we don't know who wrote this?
Let's just go with it. That's part of my shtick.
So we're gonna assume. So we already know. No, we don't know who wrote this.
Brother, that's part of my shtick for today. Okay.
So you're giving false evidence. You're giving false evidence straight up, right? So it doesn't even work in court.
My guy, let's pretend this is a court case, okay?
Okay, but you give false evidence, so you already lost.
I'm the judge, jury, and executioner, okay? So let's talk about this court case.
So nothing matters then. Nothing matters then.
Are you ready for the argument? All right, here we go.
You already lost.
This is what we got.
What argument?
So we got on one side, we got the Christians. Paul just said, we preach Christ crucified.
What is Paul's real name?
He just said we preach Christ crucified.
What is Paul's real name, by the way?
He just said we preach Christ crucified, a stumbling block to Muslims. And then on the other side,
so how does that prove that? How does that prove he saw Jesus?
Hold on. So and then
how does that prove he saw Jesus?
And on the other side, we got Muslims.
You have no corroborating.
All right. So now let's see. Let's see which one has more evidence. All right, brother. Let's see. All
right.
The
Bible's not evidence because we don't know who wrote it.
Let's do this, brother. Is the Quran, is the crucifixion historically attested to?
Attested. I mean, it's also been denied too.
Brother, please answer the questions directly.
You didn't answer my question.
Is the crucifixion?
You didn't answer my question.
Brother, stop crying. Is the
okay, do you believe in Paul?
Brother, real
What
quick.
is Paul's real name?
I got you. Is the
All right, answer those questions first.
Brother,
first,
listen,
dude.
I'm gonna drop you in 2 seconds if you don't start answering questions.
Oh, answer my question, or I'm
Are you
gonna rape
ready
your
or
mom
not?
and hope your mom fucking dies. I'm gonna rape that bitch in the ass, fucker.
What a crybaby, dude. Yo, who's a Muslim? If you're a Muslim, type it in the comment section. I'll let you up. Right now, bro, this dude went from trying to prove the crucifixion didn't happen to talking crazy and crashing out. What are you crashing out for, dude? I didn't even say nothing bad about you. Calm down, dude. All right, hold on. Let me reset a couple of things here on my side. 1 second, guys. As you guys can see, this argument is diabolical. Just like every other argument that I bring to them. They can never cope. We got them on the Allah is always in the lowest heaven.
So I'm back.
And
I'm
now
back.
we're getting them on this. What's up,
So
boss? Talk to me.
So I want to ask you, Paul saw Jesus as a light, right?
He saw Jesus as what?
Did he saw him as a light?
My brother, so you're not tracking. I need you to track the. Do you understand? Like, I have a show going on here. This is like a show. This is a daily program. Okay, so I need you to stay.
No, this is the dilemma of the Christian.
No, but I listen. I need you to understand what I'm trying to say to you. Okay, because I'm not gonna just let you up here just running amok. You're on my program. Welcome to the show. You're on the show. Today's episode, The Dying Messiah Dilemma. The question is, did the Messiah die?
No, he didn't.
Okay, is there more evidence for the Messiah dying than there is otherwise? And also, is there evidence that it was premeditated that the Messiah was supposed to die? That's the question, okay? Because that's what we want to prove usually in a court case. So now, do you, my friend, believe that it is historically attested to that the Messiah died? Yes or no?
No, the Messiah cannot die. It's impossible.
Okay, where
Why
are you
would the
getting
Messiah
that information from?
The Messiah cannot die. Why would the Messiah die?
Who told you that?
What do you mean, who told me that? That's how it works.
Okay, so you're,
Why
in
would
other
the
words,
Jews unalive the Messiah?
right, I got
Why
you.
would they do that?
No problem, brother. So in other words, you're sticking to the Muslim narrative, right? That the Messiah should not have died,
No, this
right?
is not the Muslims. This is also Jewish narrative too.
The Jewish narrative also, no problem. We'll figure that out in a second. But is it also part of the Muslim narrative?
Why is mainly Muslim?
Because who else is going to have an opinion on this besides the Christians, the Jews?
The Jews also too.
Okay, so I got you. I already said we're going to address that part. So far, we have three positions, right? We're gonna talk about all of them: the Jewish position, the Christian position, and the Muslim position. Okay, you with it? Okay, you're coming from the Muslim position, right, my friend?
Of course.
Okay, or are you a Jew? Stuck for
I'm
a lot,
not a
right?
Jew.
Okay, perfect. So, what does the Muslim paradigm say about Jesus and the crucifixion?
That he didn't die. He wasn't alive.
Okay,
And
so
he was rescued.
So and then it also says that basically he wasn't supposed to die either, right? We can take
No,
that.
of course.
Right.
No, yeah.
So they're taking that from where? Where are they getting that idea that he wasn't supposed to?
What do you mean where they go to? It's been like it was like this from all since day one.
It's been like this? What do you mean? What does that mean?
They didn't got from the Jews because the Jews
I'm not
wanted
saying they
him
did.
to die.
Huh?
The Jews want him to die.
Of course they do, but I'm saying, did he die?
No, he did not die.
Okay, and
He didn't.
so then again, I could extrapolate like you just said. You're like, why would the Messiah die, right?
Right. See, you're not making sense. You're going out of places. I think, like,
What
Paul
am I out
really messed you up to your head, bro. Paul,
I got you.
hijacked-
We're gonna see who's messed up in the head, brother. So now, the Muslim paradigm is that why would the Messiah die, right? Okay, so we'll address that. And then what would you say then if we find evidence for the Messiah having died? What would you say then?
The Messiah. It's impossible. Ain't no way. I mean, you can try, but go ahead. Let's see.
So number one, okay, so your first position is that we shouldn't have evidence for the Messiah dying?
I mean, let's take it's like a flip coin, heads or tails. Let's go.
Yes. Do we have evidence that the Messiah died?
Let's see. I don't know. Let's find out.
I'm asking you a question, brother. That's a question to you.
I give you the answer. No, I don't. The answer
Okay.
is no for me.
So there should be no evidence that the Messiah died. That's number one, right?
I mean, for me, but for you, you as a Christian,
All right, let's tackle
for the
your
argument,
position. Let's talk with your
because
position
you want
first.
evidence. So
I got you. All right, so let's read this verse and you tell me what it means, okay?
okay, go ahead.
All right, here we go.
Oh, here we go again.
Says,
Here we go
and
again.
for their saying, indeed, we have unalived the Messiah, Jesus, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah. They did not unalive him, nor did they crucify him, but another was made to resemble them. And indeed, those who differ over it are in doubt. Okay, brother. Should we have evidence that the Messiah died or not, according to this verse?
This verse says that he didn't die.
But it says another was made to resemble him.
So there could be possibility. There could be, but that's not known. Okay, we don't know. So because
What don't we
there's
know?
a-
What don't we know, brother? What don't we know?
so
according to
there's
this verse?
another verse similar, like if you read in chapter 3,
Yep. No,
when
but
Jesus.
talk about this verse, brother.
Yeah, I know. I'll connect.
According
with
to
that
this
one.
verse, what does it say?
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
what?
some. I'm connecting with this verse.
Just talk about this verse before you connect it.
So how am I gonna connect this verse? Like you're not making sense.
What's not making sense, brother?
So you're saying that they crucified him and another was made to resemble him to them.
Remember, brother, we're trying to figure out today which story is which is more likely verifiable, which is more likely true. That's all we're trying to figure out. Okay. So now I'm asking you about evidence of Jesus Christ being crucified. So is there or is there not evidence that he was crucified?
The evidence is that he wasn't crucified. He
Okay.
wasn't.
Okay. Does this verse agree with you?
Yes, I agree with it. 100%.
Let me show you what I'm trying to say here. It says here, as for their saying, indeed, we unalived the Messiah, the son of Mary, it says, they did not unalive him, nor did they crucify him. And then it says a perfect word here. It says, but, what does it say here? But what? Another was made to do what?
Resemble him.
Resemble him. Okay, so now, if another was made to resemble Jesus being crucified, then would you expect witnesses to corroborate Jesus being crucified?
Well, here's the thing is, because it was someone else. It was not Jesus, so you thought that was him?
I understand what the claim is.
Come on,
what I'm
man. This is
asking
not
you,
rocket
you're
science,
still
bro. How
not
stupid
tracking,
you
brother.
can be, bro.
You're still not
Y'all,
tracking, brother.
like,
Unfortunately, you're the
Christians
one
are
who's being
dumb.
stupid right now. Let's see if you could track one more time, okay?
Bro, this is not
It
rocket
says here,
science.
it says here that someone was made to resemble him to them.
Yes.
Can you please
Yes.
explain what that means?
Yes, I was bringing the context of the verse, connect
Please,
with another
brother,
type
please,
of verse.
again,
You're not
just
letting
tell me what this means, please, in English.
There was someone that looked like him. Someone took his place.
Right,
Resemble
and
of
that
him.
person was made to resemble Jesus, right?
Yes.
Okay, so then we would expect people to believe that Jesus was crucified, right?
No, they didn't know. They thought they did, but they didn't know. When the Jews, they said that when they got him, they said, "Oh, we got the Messiah," but that wasn't him.
No problem, brother. When it says that this person was made to resemble him, who is the
Yes,
him here?
I know. Are you
Okay.
stupid?
Yes, who was made to resemble him? Who's him
That's
here?
why I was trying to bring you the connecting with this verse. There's another chapter of chapter 3 when Jesus, peace be upon him, said that who will take my replacement. So in that sense, the companion disciple was one of the volunteers who stood up, would take the
No
replacement
problem, brother.
of him.
No
That's
problem,
one.
No
There was
problem,
another
brother.
scenario. The betrayer who betrayed Jesus, that could be him.
Okay, let me just help
So
you
that's
out
one
with
of
your.
the two cases.
I got you. Let me just help you with what you just said. That's not in the Quran. That's actually in the tafsir for this verse. Okay, just let me help you out. That okay?
Yeah, connecting
Now-
with chapter 3 as well. So
Right. There is no chapter 3. So
yes, there is.
okay, what do you want me to see in chapter 3, brother?
Starting verse from I believe 55. I
Okay, let's
think.
go there. Okay, 355, right?
Mm-hmm. Surah Al Imran, chapter 3.
Okay, verse 55. Mention, O Allah. Jesus said, "O Jesus, I will indeed take you and raise you to myself and purify you from those who disbelieved and
Actually,
make
go
those."
before that.
Go before that. So it's not this one. Okay, let's go to the previous.
Uh,
And they, the disbelievers, planned, but Allah planned, and Allah is the
oh,
best
no,
of
no, not this one.
planners.
Go
Not
before.
this one. Before that. Okay, Lord, we believe in you, what you have revealed,
Yes,
and we
this one.
follow
This
the
one.
messenger, and
Yes.
record us among those who bear witness. What's wrong?
Yes, this. Yeah, these two verses. Yes. This is where Jesus was with his disciples, and one of the disciples stood up and he said, "Who will take my replacement?" And
What?
that's where.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, this verse is talking about
Where?
when Jesus.
Where does it say that, brother? Is it before this?
Where?
Or
Go down, right there, right there.
right here? This one?
No, go down. Not that one, the other one.
This one?
Yeah, when Jesus
here?
say, "Do not believe him, help their cause," and the Bible will say, "We believe." Yes, this is where Jesus was. Jesus was his disciple. Who will stand my replacement? And if you go to the other verse, that's where he took him up, where Allah took him up.
Brother, look, I almost just want to
Bro,
grant you
don't
what
be
you're saying.
stupid, bro. It's right there. Stop acting a goofball, bro. Stop.
I'm trying to
acting
tell
like
you,
a
but it's
dummy.
because I tried to help
Are you
you
for
2
real?
minutes. I am being for real. I'm trying to help you and let you know that what you're
Wow.
brother, just please listen. I'm trying to help you not look so silly right now.
I'm not
What
silly.
you
You're
what,
acting silly. Stop making those
what
faces,
you're
man.
the story that you're thinking about is not in the Quran. It's in the
It's literally
tafsir.
right there. It's right there. Look.
Brother, okay,
Look.
what does it say here? It says look what they're talking about. Indeed, Allah is my Lord and your Lord, so worship him. That is
Okay,
the
keep going
straight
down.
path,
Okay,
right?
keep going down.
But when Jesus felt disbelief from them, he said, "Who are my supporters in the cause of Allah?" The disciples said, "We
Right.
are the supporters for Allah. We have
Mm-hmm.
believed in Allah and we testify that we are Muslims." Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Then, our Lord, we have believed in what you have revealed and have followed the messenger. So register among us as the witnesses to truth.
Mm-hmm.
And they, the disbelievers, planned, but Allah planned.
Right.
Where does it say anything here that
So
Jesus was made to
when
appear
it's
like somebody else?
when it says planning, right? In this moment, who is coming after Jesus in this moment? Who's coming after him?
Nobody.
The Jews and the Romans.
About what?
The Jews or the Romans were on their way to take Jesus and crucify him.
Where does it say that? This
Okay.
I'm actually glad you showed me this verse because it says here, the disciple says that they are the witnesses of truth. So I wonder what truth they witness. Let's find out in a second. But what part do you want to take me to show me what they're
So
bothering Jesus about?
if you see where say Allah is the best planet of all planets, this is talking about that Allah saved and protected Jesus, took him up, and the
All
Jews
right, you're pivoting now. You're pivoting. That's
and
fine.
the
Well,
Romans
That's fine.
plotted
No
him.
worries. No worries. Only thing I was trying to tell you, brother, is the part where you said that the disciples volunteered
Yes.
to be in Jesus' place. That's not in the Quran, brother. Just please stop
Yes,
being
it is
silly.
right there. Look.
Holy
Look.
fudge.
Look.
All right,
It's
brother.
mentioned also in the gospel
I
too.
can't deal with you. I can't deal with you. All right. Thank you for coming, brother.
Bye-bye.
Bye
Adios.
bye. Just making shit up. Where are the Muslims at? I need another
Right
Muslim.
here.
You're a Muslim?
Right here.
All right, go for it, brother. Is the part that he's talking about, is that in the Quran? Where Jesus got a disciple volunteered to be replaced? Is that in the Quran?
It's in your Bible.
For fuck's sakes, dude.
Bro,
Do you guys not
literally
know how to
said-
answer questions? I'm asking you if it's in the Quran, dude.
Sure, why not?
Oh my god.
Bro, I'm pretty much here. I hope you're really clipping this because you just made a big blunder. Because in Galatians chapter 3, verse 1, Paul says, "All foolish Galatians who have bewitched you is portrayed, made it look like." The
Brother,
Quran says the same thing.
You're still not here. Let me show you what Paul says, okay? What does it say right here?
So Galatians chapter 3 and 1 is a lie.
Can you read this, please?
But we preach Christ crucified unto the Jews
Okay.
as a stumbling block.
Correct. So now we
So-
know.
so
what
he
is
lied to
yeah.
them.
So what does Apostle Paul preach?
That he lied to the Jews.
That he lied to the Jews. Okay, no problem, brother. Anyway, what I'm asking
Oh,
you is,
doesn't it not
did
say that?
your brother just said that the story about Jesus being replaced was in the Quran?
Yeah,
And I
it was
tried to
replaced
help
by-
him. And I tried to help him by saying, brother, that's not in the Quran, that's in the Tafsir.
Okay,
can we
give me
please
the
agree?
chapter and verse?
Holy shit. The chapter or verse of what? It's not in the Quran.
Okay, it says Ali Imran.
Huh?
Where are you getting this information? Give me the chapter and verse, the book, whatever.
Okay, so it's the Tafsir for this verse right here. This verse right here.
And
As
Nisa.
for,
Okay.
as for their saying, indeed, we have unalived the Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, and they did not unalive him, nor did they crucify him, but another was made to resemble him to them. Right? The explanation of this is in the Tafsir. When you click on the Tafsir, here it talks about, where is it? All Christians, nope. Hadith, nope. Where is it? Where's the damn story? Hold on. The youngest one, right? The youngest. Here we
Dude,
go.
there's like a
There-
siren
there
or
it is,
an
here it is.
alarm going on the
Yeah,
bed.
that's me. That's me being dramatic. All right, here we go. Look.
Oh, okay.
They surrounded Isa in the house when he felt that they would soon enter the house or that the sooner or later to leave it. Who volunteers to be made to look like me, for which he will be my companion in paradise? You see, this is in the Tafsir. You get it now?
So what?
Huh?
It's in the Tafsir. Okay, so what? That's someone's opinion. So what?
This is not a big deal. I'm just telling. I was trying to help your brother
okay.
out by telling him that this story was not in the Quran.
Well, do you believe Jesus was crucified, sir?
Yes. And now the
What-
thing that I
what-
want you to understand something is this. I already know how Muslims end every single argument, right? Which is they say, they say, oh, how can you prove it, right? So what we're going to do today, we're going to treat this like a court case. And we're going to see which narrative is the one that's most likely. You with me?
I feel you.
Okay. So what are some things that you think we would need to decide whose story is more likely to have happened?
Well, since I believe that now you probably never met a Muslim like this, so I believe that the Bible is a stepping stones into the final revelation,
I know you
which
do.
is the Quran.
But what I'm asking you is, if this was a court case, how could we figure out whose story is more likely to have occurred?
Oh yeah. Okay, so I would say that Mark, Matthew, Luke, John, Paul, they all say something different, my brother.
I don't have a problem with that, brother. I'm asking you a specific question, and I know you want to jump into your script, but I'm just asking you to just answer my question first, and then you could tell me whatever you want after that, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Okay,
Now,
so
how
if
am I
this
going to
was a-
decipher?
If this was a court case,
Yes,
how could we tell which story is more likely?
evidence.
One, we would need evidence of it happening. Can we say that we can use witnesses as evidence?
Yes, and they have to be consistent amongst each other.
Perfect. And what about if we have premeditation? Can we also see that as evidence as well?
Sure, why not?
My fucking pen at. All right, so if we see a premeditation or a planning, or let's say some sort of reason given for this to have occurred, that's also taken as evidence, right? Okay. What if we have unverifiable claims? Could we use that as evidence?
Well, you're pretty much using like tafsir, opinions. They're opinionated, right?
I'm just
So
asking
if
you
we
if
want to
we
go
had-
off evidence,
I need a freaking pen. If we had unverifiable claims, we could throw that out, right?
well, yeah, well, I can make a claim, and just because you can't verify it for yourself doesn't mean it's right or wrong, right? So it's very, very loaded.
I'm just asking if this was a court case.
If it was a court case, you would need evidence and a
Right.
testimony.
And they would
eyewitness
not
testimony.
use unverifiable claims as evidence, right?
That is correct.
Okay, perfect. So now we got our standards.
Yo, why is there music playing there?
Because I'm playing it to make fun of you. All right, so now, if you have evidence such as witnesses, third-party witnesses, and so on, and if we have historical records, and if we have showing what could be a plan for this to have happened, meaning that it was something that was premeditated to have happened before it happened, those could be used as evidence. And if we have unverifiable claims, those would not be used as evidence. So now let's see what we do have. Does Josephus, a third-party person, claim that there was history or historicity for the crucifixion?
Sure, why not?
Okay, so that's one evidence on the Christian side. Now, how does the Quran deal with that?
Yeah, but was he there at that time?
No problem, brother. There's historicity, or is there not?
Yeah, you can say history all you want, but let's just say the eyewitness testimony.
So we have third-party attestation to Jesus Christ's crucifixion. Now, how does the Quran deal with that evidence?
This is how we deal with it. We came as a filter to correct what you could not.
No problem. Is that a verifiable claim?
Yes. It wouldn't be in existence if it wasn't.
Here, let me tell you exactly what I'm trying to show you. So the Quran deals with the historicity of Jesus' crucifixion by saying these words right here. Hold on a second. Let me pull it up on the screen. It says, "And for their saying, indeed we have killed the Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, and the messenger of Allah." So the Quran is acknowledging that people are saying, yes, we did this. It's even acknowledging a confession here. I could say that's pretty strong evidence, right?
So what?
So the way the Quran says, the way that the Quran deals with this strong evidence is they say, the Quran says, well, they did not kill him or crucify him, but it was only made to appear so.
I agree.
Is that verifiable evidence?
Yes, it's 100% evidence because it says it in your Bible. So
how can we verify?
Well, here let's.
How can we verify? So what it's saying? Let me reiterate what it's saying. It's saying you think you unalived him, but actually it was somebody else who looked exactly like him, to the point where you yourself were willing to get unalived, claiming that he was unalived.
Yeah. So God is the best of planners, right? So you guys say he's the biggest deceiver. He deceived the Jews.
I mean, that is how the word is translated literally. So what do you mean you guys say?
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Because now you told me that you were going to give me the stage to talk. Now I just want to make my statement.
Go for it.
You said that now since it says it was appeared to the people of that time that Jesus was crucified, but Jesus was saved in our paradigm.
What?
But the Jews,
hold on, you're cutting out. You have background noise. What?
The Jews, the Jews, when they wanted to unalive the Messiah, right? Because they knew if they unalived the Messiah, he was not the Messiah. So
Sure,
God
no
is the
problem.
best of planners, right? So God is the best of planners. So he made it appear to them like, hey, you think you can unalive my Messiah? Here, let me do something better. Let me save him.
Okay.
Let me represent somebody else in his place and make you guys look like fools. That's why Paul says in Galatians chapter 3, verse 1. Remember what Paul said?
I heard what you said a million times, brother.
Okay, in Galatians chapter 3, verse 1, it says, "O foolish Galatians, who have bewitched you." It was before your very eyes, it was portrayed, made it look like as crucified. So are you telling me your doctrine is a lie too?
I got you, brother. Is that your whole argument?
Well, you said you were gonna let me make
Benelli,
a
you don't,
statement.
Benelli, this guy.
Guys. When the hell did I tell you to start talking? All right, brother. So, okay, please, guys, don't let anybody else up right now. All right, so your argument, and again, I'm asking you, how does the Quran deal with third-party witnesses, third-party attestations, or historical attestations? You said by claiming that was just a mirage that Allah was running, right? That was your
It was
answer.
portrayed. It was actually Simon of Cyrene, Judas.
Correct,
Simonius.
but it was made. He was made to resemble Jesus, right?
You just said it correct.
Huh?
You just said correct. I was like, it was
Brother.
Judas. Simon.
Brother, I
Simon
don't care.
Salim.
What my
Judas.
point to you is that I'm trying to get you to understand. I could care less who it was. The point is
Okay,
that
good.
the Quran says whoever it was made to resemble Jesus, right?
Yeah, it made it look like to them in their eyes
Sure.
that
Okay,
hey,
now,
that's Jesus.
Once again,
Prop-
once
Look it up,
again,
Nazareth.
if the people really thought that it was Jesus, would you expect there to be any evidence saying that it wasn't Jesus?
Yeah, I need. Do you have? They say there was 500 eyewitness testimonies. Can you bring one?
My brother, you're not answering the questions directly again. If Allah made it appear that it was Jesus, should we expect any evidence of anyone saying, huh? Should we expect any
I said
evidence
go
of
ahead.
anyone saying that it was not Jesus?
Yeah, they can say it was not Jesus. They can say it is Jesus and made it look like Jesus. But all
You're
that we
still
know
not-
that he
you're
was
still not
saved.
tracking. You're still not tracking, brother. Who's the
Brother,
best
he was
of
saved in your
deceivers?
Bible. He was
Who's
saved in the Quran.
Who is the best of deceivers?
Where does it say deceiver? Give me the evidence.
When it says with the one that you don't want to die on this hill, brother. Forget that part. Anyway,
No, please. I
Allah is
hope
the
you're
best.
clipping this.
It's all live on YouTube. Don't worry about it. On that note, make sure
Okay,
everybody
awesome.
follow me on Scary Hours podcast on YouTube. All right.
Okay,
So,
great.
So again, brother, when Allah makes it appear like something is happening, is there anybody who would not fall for it?
Of course.
Of course,
We're human.
yes. Of course not.
Well, of course means yes.
Of course, we would all fall for it, right? Because Allah is the best of
Not
deceivers.
who said all. You just said there's people that will fall for it or not, right? And I said yes. There's people, of course, that were going to fall for it and not fall for it. I don't know what you want me to say, bro.
But this is what I'm trying to do, brother. I'm trying to grant you that Allah made it appear like Jesus was crucified, right? All I'm saying, if Allah is any good at his job, everybody should fall for it. This is why when you look into history, when you look at what the disciples recorded, they all wrote Jesus was crucified.
Yeah, but bro,
Right?
the Jews did fall for it. That verse is mentioning the Jews.
That's fine, brother. They fell
fall
for it.
for it, bro.
So Josephus
Yeah.
fell for it.
So what?
Ignatius fell for it. All the church fathers fell for it. The disciples even
Okay,
fell
brother,
for
did
it.
you
Right?
fall for it? Well, you weren't there.
I fell for it.
Did you fall for it? You weren't
Right.
there.
Right. So in other
I
words,
fell for it. You
what
fell
is-
for it.
No, you didn't fall
Okay,
for it. You're a Muslim.
it makes no sense.
It does make sense, brother. Just
No,
hold on a second. So now that we know that everyone was deceived, in fact deceived, right, by Allah, because he's the best of deceivers.
It was sent for the Jews only. The Jews, bro. Do you know the Jews?
Oh my God, brother. Who were the Christians at the time?
The Christians were Muslims.
Did
Did they not submit their will to the God?
Did the Muslims write any books at the time?
You want to go off historical evidence? Okay. Did Luke write anything before he wrote the Apostle of Luke?
My brother, please. I'm just asking, did your Muslim disciples write any books?
I don't have to think. I have to dig that far into it. Now,
You
if they
just
did, they
said-
did. If they did not,
Huh?
but do you know what they did? Do you know what they did? Right?
Like, for
They
example,
wrote
the other
beautiful
verse said,
hadiths
look,
about our
matter of
prophet.
fact, this is what I was going to show the other guy. Where's the verse? Hold on. The guy showed me a verse. Here we go. But when Jesus felt the persistence and disbelief from them, he said, "Who are my supporters for the cause of Allah?" The disciples said, "We are supporters for Allah. We have believed in Allah and testify that we are Muslims," right? And then it says, "Our Lord, we have believed in what you revealed and have followed the messenger, Jesus. So register amongst us to the witnesses of truth." Right?
Okay, so people that wrote about Jesus, Prophet Muhammad,
So
Moses.
in other words,
So
the
what?
disciples saying they witnessed the truth, brother. So what was the truth that they witnessed?
Yeah, but what is the truth?
Yeah, they witnessed the truth.
What is
What
the
was
truth?
the truth? You tell me.
You said they witnessed the truth. What is the truth?
Yeah. According to you is what?
Is the first and most important commandment Jesus said.
My brother. Okay.
Okay, ready? Are you clipping this, right? What's the first and most important commandment Jesus said? Go
My
ahead.
brother, please stop trying to change the topic.
No,
we're
no,
talking
I'm not
about the
changing- no,
crucifixion
I'm-
of Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna
It says
transition
here,
into this.
it says
question.
here, we are the disciples. We believe in Jesus, and please record us among the witnesses to truth. So, did the
Yeah, the
disciples
truth.
in the
truth
time
is
of
what?
Jesus?
I'm asking you. What is the truth?
Okay, I got you. Did they witness the truth?
Well, obviously, that's why
Okay,
there's
when they
eyewitness
witnessed the
testimonies
truth,
of
did they
Hadiths.
write about it?
What, I'm asking you, what is
I'm
the
asking
truth?
you, did they
If they
write
wa-
about their truth that they witnessed or not?
The truth that they witnessed. What was the truth that they witnessed?
Apparently, Jesus getting crucified, right?
That was the truth. Really?
Yeah. That's what it looks like. When
What's
I
the
look
first
at,
and most important commandment Jesus said?
Brother, please stop making this a theological discussion. This is a court case.
Brother,
okay?
because I'm going to show
This
you
is
the
a
truth.
court
I'm going to
case.
show you what the truth
The
is.
truth is that
Okay, this is
it
a court
appeared
case.
to
Wait,
people
the-
that Jesus was crucified, and we have corroborating testimony, not only from the disciples who you say were Muslim, but also from third-party attestation like Josephus and whoever. Who was the other guy? Somebody type it in the comment section.
Okay,
Anyway, we have third
Justin
party.
Martyr,
and
okay.
again, right,
Pontius
and again,
Pilate.
right, and all
Right.
of these witnesses,
Okay.
the Quran deals with them by making an unverifiable, unfalsifiable claim. Tacitus, right?
But brother, I'm
So
telling you, what was the truth?
now, between the two narratives, which one do we throw out and throw away and not consider as evidence?
Okay, brother, I asked you a question. What
Do we
was
take
the truth?
the
You said
unverifiable
they
claim
witnessed the
that
truth.
this
What was the
magic
truth?
happened and another person was made to appear? Or do we just take
No,
witnesses?
you said from
Because think about it,
said the
Josephus was not even a Christian, but yet he corroborates
Brother,
the Christian
I'm
narrative.
asking you, what was
so
the
so
truth?
so I could say then that that's a stronger narrative, right? Now,
Okay,
we got
brother, when you're
one
done
down.
talking, let me know.
So Christians 1, Muslims 0. Okay, now
really,
let's
I'm
see what
asking
else.
you, what was the truth?
Now let's see.
And
Let's
you're
go
not
back
answering
to
me.
our second point now. Okay,
You're not answering me, bro.
guys, please stop letting people up.
You're not answering me, bro.
Okay,
I'll
now-
continue with you, man.
Now
but,
let's see if we get.
like,
now let's see.
I asked you, what was
the
the
other
truth?
important piece of the puzzle?
You know why?
Was,
Because you
I
don't
got
know
you.
it.
I got you. You said earlier that the Jews knew that the Christ, or that that the Messiah, the Anointed One, was not supposed to be put to death, right? You said that earlier, right? And that
Well,
that's
the Messiah
why.
cannot be killed,
Yeah.
right?
So he was not supposed to be put to death according to the Jews, right?
Well, the Messiah
now-
cannot die.
Right, he cannot die, no problem.
So if they unalived
that's
him,
why
that
they
means he was not
unalived
the
him, right?
Messiah.
No problem. So now let's confirm that. Who wrote the book of Daniel?
Who wrote the book of what?
Daniel.
Well, do you want me to say Daniel?
Sure, if you want. Who wrote the book of Daniel, brother?
I don't.
Was it a
care for
Jew?
that because
I know you don't care, but who wrote it? Was it a Jew?
ethnically, it could have been a Roman for all I
Perfect.
care.
So let's see what the Jews said about the Anointed One in their own books.
Okay.
Daniel chapter 9, verse 25. Know and understand this: from the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the Anointed One, the Messiah, comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. It will be rebuilt with a city and a trench. After the 62 sevens, what does it say here, brother? The Anointed One will what?
Be put to death?
Oh, shit. Who's saying this?
What, the Jews?
Oh, shit. When was this written?
Bro, what are you
Bro,
trying to
when
get
was
at
this
me?
written, bro? We're trying to
don't care
find
when it was
out
written.
if there was
I
any
asked you a
corroborating
question.
evidence that this was supposed to
Yeah, there's
happen
yeah,
before
yeah,
it
there's
even
gonna be-
happened.
Yes,
so we're
I
looking
agree.
for premeditation now. Now we
No,
already
no, I ag-
confirmed that there's witnesses. Now we're
how
trying to
do we-
confirm was there what is the word that they always use in court cases? A reason. What's the reason, guys? What's the word I'm looking for in court cases? Reason.
Beyond a reasonable doubt.
Not beyond a reasonable doubt. The reason, the motive. That's what we're looking for. Motive now. So now we're trying to prove motive. Okay.
But don't we know that
was
Jesus
there
was fully
motive
man,
for the
and he
Messiah
has
to
come
be
back and
unalive
die?
before he ever even
He's
came to
going
earth?
to be unalive.
Before
I agree.
Jesus
He's
was
gonna be
even
unalive.
born. Before he was even born, was there a motive for
Okay.
the Messiah to be put to death? Yes or no?
Yes, because that's his mission.
Who wrote this? Was it a Christian or was it a Jew?
I don't give a shit who wrote it. I'm
I
just
know you don't
telling
give a shit,
You
brother.
did
So
not
now
answer
we
my question,
see.
sir.
So now we see
You
then.
didn't answer my question. What
So
was
now
the
we
truth?
need to find. Now we got motive. Now we need to find
No, now
when
we
was
gotta
this
find-
supposed
no,
to
we're gonna
happen.
backpedal a little
Now
bit,
we need to
because
see
you have to
when.
tell me what-
Now we need to see when
Okay,
this
when
is
you're done
supposed to
talking,
happen.
let me know.
I got you.
'Cause
Yes,
you
sir.
did
Yes,
tell
sir.
me
No
you were
problem.
gonna
We
let me
got
talk.
you. We got you. No problem. Now.
You told me
now,
you were gonna let
now
me talk.
when is the Messiah supposed to be put to death, brother? Can you answer that?
When he finishes his mission,
Are you sure?
100%.
So let's see. It says, so according to you, that would be sometime near the end of the earth, right?
Well, doesn't he have to come back and say the Antichrist genius?
According to you. So let's see what it says
No,
here.
according to your Bible.
Let's see what the non-believing Jews say. It says, after the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be put to death. He will have nothing. The people of the ruler will come. They will destroy the city and the sanctuary. Brother, was the
Yes, it's
sanctuary
talking about the
already?
end of time.
No, it's not. Was the sanctuary destroyed?
Okay, what is it talking about? You
What
didn't even know what the
sanctuary?
truth was.
What sanctuary are they talking about here?
I'm asking you.
In the time of Daniel, were we living in the time of the first or the second sanctuary?
How many sanctuaries do you guys have?
So far, we've had two. In the time of
What,
Daniel,
you're waiting for the third temple? That's the
correct.
third
So in this,
sanctuary?
so here, when Daniel was talking about the destruction of the sanctuary, he was talking about the second sanctuary. Has the sanctuary?
Do you know what's the?
How's the second sanctuary already been destroyed?
Okay. No, if you want to go through history and this.
Your Honor, I'm badgering the witness, Your Honor. Your Honor, I'm badgering the
this is
witness.
okay,
Has
here.
the second
What- the
sanctuary
truth is the
been
truth,
destroyed?
right?
Yes or no?
What is the truth?
Answer
that
the
they bear
question.
witness?
Has the sanctuary been destroyed?
But you
Yes or
didn't
no?
even answer my first question.
Answer the
bro.
question, because this is going to get only worse as we go along. Has this happened already? The second
Well,
sanctuary,
of
has
course,
it been
'cause you're
destroyed?
just monologuing and I
Okay,
can't even fucking
perfect.
talk.
So now that the sanctuary has been destroyed, then that means that the Messiah has also had to have been put to death. Do you know anybody
show me
who
where
was
he's been put to death.
Do you know anybody who claimed to be the Messiah that
Show
was put
me
to
where-
death before
show
the
me.
destruction of the
Show
second
me.
sanctuary? Answer the question.
Show me.
Answer
me.
the question.
I'm telling you to show me.
I'm gonna show you. Do you know
show
anybody?
me where Jesus
do
died.
you
Go
know
ahead.
anybody who was put to death who claimed to be the Messiah before the destruction of the sanctuary in 70 AD?
There's many false
Yes
prophets
or
that
no?
came before and
No,
after.
I'm
yeah.
talking about before the second sanctuary.
I like I said, this is irrelevant. to
No,
what
it
I'm
isn't.
saying.
It's very relevant,
Yes, it
and
is.
we're gonna.
I said,
and it's
what
gonna
is the
get
truth?
even
And you
worse
jumped
in
to
a
this.
second. It's gonna get worse in a second. Do we know anybody in this before the second sanctuary was destroyed that was unalived, that claimed to be a Messiah?
100%.
Who was that?
Even the nation of Solomon and Gomorrah, weren't they destroyed?
Who? Messiah, brother, Messiah, not Sodom and
Okay,
Gomorrah. What are you
what's the
talking
Messiah?
about?
Do you know what the Messiah
The
is?
anointed one,
Okay, anointed for what?
brother. Don't worry about that.
What?
All right, brother. You're starting to not track, and this is getting boring. I'm gonna let up another Muslim. Are you gonna track?
Bro, you didn't even answer my question.
I'm
I find that
brother.
very
Your
rude.
questions are you literally just said that the
I
anointed
said,
one
what
was
was the
Sodom and.
truth?
Why did you just say Sodom and Gomorrah?
Because you said what was before the second century, who was destroyed, and I told you.
Oh my God.
And then I asked you before that, bro. You're like, I'm gonna give you the stage to talk, and I said, what does the truth?
My brother, here,
that-
I
that
want
he
you to
came
look.
bear
Can you do
witness?
me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you read this for me so I can know that you're understanding what I'm trying to say here? Can you please read this?
I know, I understand what you're trying to say.
Okay, what am I trying to say?
The anointed one.
Does
So
what?
the third temple, when Jesus comes back, he's the anointed
brother,
one.
brother,
and
brother,
then he will
please,
die.
please, please, brother, please stop your nonsense. This is giving you 62 sevens. Look what it says. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem. This is talking about the first temple. When that happens, Or I'm sorry.
These
Yeah,
are for the Israels,
this
bro.
is talking about
This
the
is the
second temple. I'm sorry. This is talking about the second
Israelites.
temple. From the time
Which
that
is the
decree,
Israelites as well.
correct. From the time that the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the anointed one comes, there will be 7 sevens, 62 sevens. Okay?
Okay, so now when it's talking about
So
the
this is
Antichrist's
saying
arrival,
after
what do you
that
think the
time,
Jews?
after the time of the first, after the decree to rebuild the temple, there will be a time where the anointed one will be put to death.
Well, obviously, every soul shall taste death. Do you agree?
And then it says, check this out.
Come on, man. Track with me here.
77s are decreed for your people and your holy city to finish transgression, to put an end to sin, to atone for wickedness.
Yes,
Do you
isn't
know
he going to come
anybody
back to the
who
land and judge?
atoned for wickedness? What does atone mean?
To you, it's the Messiah, the chosen one, that's going to come and judge on the land.
Here. Hello, hello?
Hello?
Oh, there you go. My bad. My mic cut out. Brother, what does atone for wickedness mean?
What? Atone for other people's sins?
Correct. Wow. He's finally tracking.
What do you mean finally tracking? I'm telling you, look, the Jews were deceived, bro. They were deceived.
Brother, check it
They were
out.
deceived because they wanted to kill
Check
the
it
Messiah.
out. Check
Do
it
you not
out.
understand?
Brother, you're not getting it. Look, this is a very sad story, okay? I'm going to go ahead and just let you down for right now because you're not tracking too good and you're making this unnecessarily difficult, okay? Let me let up another Muslim, Imam Dawood. But let me give you the argument, okay? This is talking about a Messiah who's going to come and get unalived to atone for wickedness. Isn't that crazy coming from the Jews to make that statement? And then it's telling you this has to happen before the destruction of the second temple. And then it says he will confirm a covenant with many. In the middle of the 7, he will put an end to sacrifice. Who did that? Who said whoever eats my flesh? Who's on the night of the Last Supper? Who was the Messiah that came and said, "You guys don't have to do sacrifices anymore because whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life." And he said, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood." Who said that? Do you know anybody that did that?
What's the argument?
Yeah, it was Jesus, wasn't it? W Jesus.
What's the argument, man?
Huh?
All
All right,
what's the
Imam
argument?
Dawood, let's start over with you, okay? You didn't hear any of it?
I heard all of it, but you never made an argument.
Never made it. Yeah, that's crazy.
All you did was overtalk. No, all you did was overtalk.
Just
You
wilding out.
showboated. You did. No,
Just
you did.
speaking
You made
nonsense.
these.
Just
You
speaking
made
nonsense,
these.
right?
See, you're overtalking me already, dude. Relax.
My bad. Go ahead, brother.
Only thing that you did was overtalk, play sound bites.
You're muffled. You're muffled, bro. I
Drop.
can't hear you.
Yeah, no, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Are you inside of a warehouse? Brother, are you inside of a warehouse right now? Guys, I'm going to do a quick poll here. We're going to do smiley face if I made sense, crying face if I didn't make sense. Everybody go.
What's the argument, though? I'm still waiting for the argument.
Once again, guys, happy face emoji if I made sense, crying face if I didn't make any sense. Let's see what happens. All right, what'd you say, brother?
What's the argument for the fourth time?
Okay, so today's argument is the dying Messiah dilemma, okay? We're trying to figure out whose narrative is more likely to have actually happened. The Christian narrative versus the Muslim narrative. It's on trial. I'm the judge, jury, and the executioner, and I'm going to decide who is likely telling the truth in this story. You ready? My brother's
Okay, I'm still waiting for the argument.
My brother's literally in a warehouse talking about I'm waiting for the argument. Brother, just try to make sure that you don't get hit with a forklift, okay? That's all I need you to worry about right now.
Okay, and for the seventh time, I'm waiting for the argument.
All right, brother. Let me just go ahead and drop you so you can keep waiting for the argument, and then we'll see if we'll get somebody out.
Yeah, Lucia, run away, run away, run away.
We'll see. It's like, hey, yo, what is happening? Let's see the results of the poll. The results are in. It looks like I won by a landslide. So everyone now seems to have understood the argument except for you, sir. All right. Who's next? Any more Muslims? Oh man, let's see. Let me just go ahead and drop you so you can keep waiting for the argument. Let's see. We got Islam is the truth. No questions asked. Okay, brother. Here we go. Brother,
You know
Islam
about
is
me,
the
innit?
truth.
From yesterday.
Huh?
You know me from yesterday, innit?
I think so. You sound just like every other British bloke that somehow became a Muslim. Go ahead, brother. Talk to me. Did you hear the argument?
Talking about, man.
Should I talk
No,
about it again?
no. Yesterday, one sec. Yesterday, what's his name? Rob Christian.
Oh, okay.
My
I remember that. Yeah.
My objective is still up as well, yeah?
Your
Until I die.
To do what?
Yeah. Your question was, his objective. You still haven't given me the answer.
Who?
Umar al-Bakali heard from Ibn Mas'ud.
Brother,
We'll
your
read it later.
reception is really bad, bro.
I said Umar al-Bakali, the companion.
Are you talking about the Al-Zoot stuff? No, we're not talking about Al-Zoot today, brother. We got a new topic today. You ready for it?
Okay, cool. Yeah.
All right,
That one's already been demolished. Yeah, go on, let's go.
This is the dying Messiah dilemma, okay? So we're trying to figure out, we got two narratives. We got the Christian narrative, right? They say Jesus was crucified, right?
Yeah.
Then we got the Muslim narrative that Jesus was not crucified, right?
Yeah.
So this is a court case. I'm going to be the judge and the jury and the executioner, and I'm going to decide whose narrative is more likely to have actually happened. You with me?
Yeah.
Okay, what are some things that are used in a court case in order to prove or disprove an argument?
I haven't been there. You can tell me.
You never been to court, brother?
No.
You sound like you've been to court.
But
So let's just say, huh?
These
You got
sounds
bad
in that,
reception, brother. You got bad reception.
Annoying me,
brother.
man.
I'm trying to be funny
I
at your
said
expense.
these noises that you're making.
Yeah, I'm just trying to be funny at your expense, brother. Is that okay?
No, don't do it, man.
I'll
I
do it.
request you.
I'm gonna do it anyway, brother. Okay,
It's a bit annoying.
All right, I got you. Look, can we say that in a court case you would need evidence to prove your case?
Yeah.
Okay. Can we use corroborating testimony as evidence?
What's that?
Like other people saying it happened.
Oh, yeah. Go on, yeah.
Okay. So, what about if we can find a motive? Would that also be considered evidence in a court case?
A motive, like what?
So, for example, if I claim that you robbed my house and I took you to court, one strong piece of evidence is if I can show that you had a motive, like a reason to do it.
Oh, okay, yeah, go on.
Right? So that's another important piece of evidence. Okay? So now
Okay.
we're going to talk about a different type of evidence. We're going to see what about unfalsifiable claims? Can we use that as evidence in a court case?
Yeah, go on, let's use that.
So an unfalsifiable claim is something that we cannot prove or disprove.
Yeah.
It's like if I said, my car definitely turns into a spaceship when nobody's looking.
It depends who's coming from.
Right, but brother, if I told you, right, hey, my car definitely turns into a spaceship when nobody's looking. Would you believe me?
No.
Generally speaking, no, right? So
Yeah.
this is why in court cases, if you make an unfalsifiable claim or an unverifiable claim, generally that's not accepted. You with me?
But yeah,
Huh?
we accept it for now.
We're what?
We accept it. We can use it. Let's use it.
Let's just use it. Let's just use it. Okay, so now let's just see. I'm going to pretend you didn't say that, okay? So let's just keep moving forward. So now we have the Christian story and the Muslim story. So now let's see first, do we have witnesses? Do we have any witness testimony? And do we have any corroborating third witness testimony, okay?
That he what? Didn't die or
That Jesus did get
die?
crucified. Okay? So what we do have is we have the writers of the Gospels who say Jesus was crucified. We also have third-party people like Josephus and Tacitus who are not, well, I think Tacitus, is Tacitus a Christian? Guys, I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up. Anyway, we have Josephus who was not a Christian. He says Jesus was crucified. He was a historian, okay? Then we have Tacitus, like Vanessa says he was a Roman guy. He also says Jesus was crucified. So now we have witnesses and we have corroborating third-party witnesses, okay? What is the Muslim argument against these witnesses?
Oh, we can use a general, which is God, but obviously we can use people as well.
So let's see what it is. It says here, and for their saying, indeed, we have unalived the Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah. They did not unalive him, but it only looked to them like they did. What do you think
What
about
verse
that
is that?
claim? This is Quran chapter 4, verse 157.
157. Okay. Okay, so here, والذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات يدخلون جنات تجري. No, that's not it. Verse what? Oh, 157.
157, yep. Keep in mind, we also have a lot of other corroborating evidence, like my friend Jesus is the Way said. We have the Alexa Manos graffiti. We even have people making graffiti about Jesus being crucified, right? So we got lots of corroborating
evidence. We don't know if that dates back or not, but we can fact check that. Don't worry.
No worries.
قولهم إن قتلنا المسيح رسول الله وما قتلوا وما صلوا ولكن شبه لهم وإن الذين اختلفوا فيه لفي شك منه ما لهم به من علم إلا اتباع الظن وما قتلوه يقينا. Okay. وقولهم إن قتلنا. So the people that you're saying, that are saying, oh, he did die, Allah is replying with them. He says, وما قتلوه, that they didn't kill him and they didn't crucify him. Rather, it was made to seem like them. وإن الذين اختلفوا, and the people that differed فيه, in this particular scene or whatever you want to call it, event.
Yeah, so this is a very
they are in doubt in it.
Right, I got you. So
Okay.
this is a very interesting claim here because Allah is not just saying. It would be one thing if Allah would just say it didn't happen. That would be one thing. But he says it didn't happen. However, another was made to resemble him to them. What does that mean?
Okay, so if you read the hadith, I mean,
Tafsir.
Athar, tafsir. There are people with the whole chain. Abd al-Samad bin Mu'aqal or Mu'aqal. He was one of the people. Tafsir al-Tabari. I got the whole volume, 26 volumes, the whole book of Tafsir al-Tabari. And I highlighted this as well. I like it. There's many more. There's many narrations where it talks about what happened during that day.
Right.
When they tried to come and take it. Okay. So let me give you the whole. Your people can do the research. حدثنا به أمتنا.
Yeah, brother.
قال
It says
حدثنا إسحاق
another was made to resemble him, right?
قال حدثنا إسماعيل. But do you know the story? Should I tell you the story or not?
I know the story. You can say it if you want.
Because these Christians, because these are Christians that are saying this. So if you're saying
Tell
they're
us the
lying
story,
and they have
brother.
the Holy
Tell us
Spirit
the
in them,
story.
I don't know
Tell
what.
us the story, brother.
I'll give you a summary. So the same day, he was at his house. He invited his companions, and he informed them with this news that they will come to him, and they will take him and kill him. So during this time, they were eating. After they finished eating, they were getting ready.
Jesus was throwing a going away party, basically, right?
Let's just be respectful with our beloved prophet, yeah.
I mean, okay.
Okay.
They were all at his house eating. I mean, okay,
Yeah.
brother,
Does that mean
keep going.
does that mean music and jumping everywhere?
I
Doesn't
don't
mean that.
know. They were having a function. Okay. They
If
were
you
at the
don't know, don't say it, innit?
No problem. They were at the function. Okay, keep going.
Cool. Yeah. So Allah, there was many occasions, but one of them, which is most repeated throughout the Tafsir Baghawi, Tafsir Qurtubi, all this stuff, that there was all of them, as soon as they came into people, the Jews, as soon as they came to take him, made it appear that everyone resembled
Hold on a second, brother. Hold on. I got to
the
read
face
this.
of Jesus.
Hold on, brother. Hold on.
Isa alayhi salam.
Defendant is not competent to stand trial.
Thank you for
Well,
your
you're
super
live on
chat.
Twitch as well.
It's on YouTube. Thank you for your super chat, Jason.
On
He said
YouTube.
defendant is not competent to stand trial. Hey, we're gonna badger the witness, guys. Don't
What'd you
worry
say?
about it. Keep going, brother. Sorry, keep going.
All right, cool. So before they came in, he said, "Who wants to guarantee me, take my place,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be guaranteed Jannah." You know about this one, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, cool. As soon as they came in, everyone looked like him. He put his hand up. I am Jesus Christ. And then they took him and they killed him. That's why the verse, قتلوا يقينا, didn't kill him with certainty. Now, if you want to say that Abd al-Samad bin Mu'aqal and Wahban, as a Wahb, are lying and they're also Christian, I don't know what I can bring to you.
No problem, brother. All right, now let's
And I
go
can
ahead.
bring you like 100 names
I
that
got you.
say the
That's
same
fine.
thing.
No problem. So we got, and
They're all
basically,
Christian, yeah? Just to let you know.
yeah. So basically, what you said is that Jesus was in his upper room with his disciples.
Your people said this, not me.
No problem. He was at the
Yeah.
function with the disciples, right? And then
Yeah.
Jesus said, "Who wants to take my place?" Right?
Yeah.
And then one of the youngest ones said, "I don't know if he said I'll do it." or
Not
I won't
youngest
do
one
it."
doesn't say that. Some narrations say that, but it's not.
Okay, some narrations say that, no problem. But anyway, at the end of it, it's what the Quran says here. Another was made to resemble him. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. Now, brother, is this a verifiable or an unverifiable claim?
It is verifiable, yeah.
Please explain how it's verifiable.
I told you, I can give you the whole Senate, the whole transmission. You can check each person.
No, I don't mean to say that we can verify that some Muslim person said this. I'm saying
No,
can
it's
we-
not. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying now? I told you, they are from you, bro. They are Israeliyat.
No problem, brother. Whoever
Okay.
made this claim, right? Because the claim here is
It's your
this.
people. They have Holy Spirit on them.
I got you, brother. What I'm saying is this,
Okay.
right? If I go outside and I definitely look like Donald Trump, like I
Yeah.
look like him exactly, and you see me and you say, "Hey, I definitely saw Donald Trump," right? Can anybody prove that you did not see Donald Trump?
What? Everyone's looking at him, innit? Yeah.
Right. So even though I'm not
You
Donald
don't look
Trump,
different from other. Yeah.
Hmm?
Everyone's looking at you as Jesus, but you're not
Correct.
actually Jesus.
correct. In this case, it's exactly
Yeah.
what you just said. Everyone really,
Yeah.
really thought they were looking at Jesus, right?
Yeah.
But can they prove that it was really Jesus?
Can they prove? No.
Mhm. They can't. So this is what we would call an unverifiable claim.
Okay, now let me tell you this now. If you accept
Mhm.
the author of the Quran to be the Almighty True God,
Mhm.
you're already
Right.
accepting everything that comes with it.
I understand. So first,
It's
so you
it's
would
a
have
basic
to correct.
thing.
So you would have. So
Okay.
even though the Quran says Allah is the best of deceivers, you would have to presuppose
That's not
that
what it
he.
means in context, but yeah,
Oh, okay.
we
So
can
you
get
would
into
have
that as
to.
well.
So you would have to presuppose that he always tell the truth. Now let me ask you here, brother. When it
We can
says
get into that.
another was made to resemble him to them, who
Yeah.
made it resemble?
Who made it resemble? The Allah. Who else?
Allah did. So Allah made something look like that didn't actually happen. What would you call that?
What do I call it?
Mm-hmm.
I'll call it deceive as well. Yeah, I'll call
Correct.
it.
That's a deception. That's a lie. So now we have.
Whoa. 1 second, right there. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Hold your horses. Yeah, let's be respectful. Innit?
What do you mean?
Let's be respectful. Innit?
Let's call it this. Let's call it deception. Can we say that? That sounds nicer.
Yeah, let's call it deception. Yeah.
Right. So now we can call Allah's character into question. No, in a court case.
It's your people that's saying this as well. Just let you know. Go ahead.
Okay. So now what we have on the
I
Christian
don't really agree
side,
with that.
we got witnesses writing about it. We got third-party people corroborating the story about it. And on the Muslim side, we got the best of deceivers making an unverifiable claim. Who's winning so far?
Allah.
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and disagree with you on that. Should we take a poll in the chat to see what people
I
think
don't care
about
what they're
this?
saying, bro. They're on your side, man. What are you talking about?
You don't care? There's got to be some Muslims in here. All right,
I
guys.
don't care.
So laughing face emoji if the Christian side is
Whoa,
looking stronger.
bro, what is this, bro?
Crying face
Am I wasting my
emoji
time
if the
here or something?
Muslim side is looking stronger. Let's see what they
Hey,
come
you
up
do.
with. You ready?
Hey,
All right, go ahead, guys. Run it.
You're doing this for fun, innit?
This is a lot of fun. And next, we're going to go to the next piece of evidence.
Shows how
Is,
unsincere, but God, man.
let me ask you a question, brother. Was the Messiah supposed to get unalived
According to you,
according to reality?
nah.
No? Where did the
No.
Muslims get that from?
From who? The people, the Jews, innit? At the time,
Okay. So you're saying that Muslims...
and it came from Allah as well, because
And
they
it
tried
came
to
from
kill
Allah as
him.
well.
Yeah.
Okay. So Allah is presupposing that the Messiah, the anointed
It's not
one,
presupposing. He knows the future.
he knows the future. Right, got you.
Yeah.
So he knows that the Messiah was not supposed to die, right?
Yeah, he wasn't going to die. No.
Okay, so the anointed one should not die according to what the Jewish narrative is, right? Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
Was
According to
Daniel a Jew?
I don't know who that is.
Huh?
I don't know who that is.
Daniel's a prophet. Prophet Daniel.
But you know, let me just tell you this here. Let me just tell you this.
Sure.
The people that saw him, quote unquote, die. Do you know who they are?
Brother, we got the results of the poll. It came out to be overwhelmingly 100% of the people think the Christians are winning right now with the evidence that we got. Because we got
They can.
witness
They are
testimony.
entitled to it.
We got
One second,
corroborating
one second.
third-party witness testimony from people
let-
who
let's-
aren't even Christian. And
let's
on your side,
show
we got
some
an
sincerity there.
unverifiable claim. So
No
it looks like
problem,
the
no
Christians are
problem.
winning. So now let's see if we can find a
No,
motive.
but you're winning. You're winning. I'll grant you this.
No problem. Remember
But listen,
earlier,
listen.
I got you. Remember earlier we needed to find a motive for his crucifixion?
Okay, can you listen to me now?
Go ahead, brother.
Before you move to your Bible, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stick to this first. According to Jesus, because obviously now we can see the people what happened after he was passed away and all this. Who saw him die? Is it-
According to the historical record, I'm glad you asked this. So now this is what we
Yeah.
have. We have what we would call a historical account. Okay, we have the writings of the disciples, and we have third-party corroborators, Tacitus and Josephus. You with me? So
Can you
now,
prove to me who they are?
well, actually, the Quran is going to actually prove to you who they are. These are the truth tellers according to the Quran, okay? So now, this is the question I want to ask you. If Allah is the one making it appear as if Jesus was crucified, would you expect the historical record to say anything different?
No, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't.
Because
So
the Jews, because the people that tried to kill him, they saw
correct.
him getting
Correct.
killed.
So in other
But
words,
one second. But you can't bring any companion of Jesus that said he died. Because we can see from here, listen to me, we can see from here that the people that when Ansari Allah, the Nasara, the true Nasara, they believed in him and they knew that he wasn't going to get killed.
so brother,
You
what we
can't
have is
bring me any companion.
so what we have, unfortunately for you guys, we do have records that are claimed to be from the companions saying that they do believe that Jesus was crucified.
Well, that doesn't allow the Quran, so I don't take it.
I agree with you, but we have to. It's all we got, right? So now, again, on the Christian side,
That
we
means
have.
it's not true. If that's all you got,
What'd
what
you
we
say?
doing here?
Let me show you
So if
something.
that's
Look,
all you got, that means it's going against the Quran, and we don't take it.
let me show you something. Hold on. Where's my verse at? It's not in the Quran. You don't take it. Let me show you. Let me show you what the disciples
thought you
were
knew
saying
about
at
it.
that time. Let me show you something. What the
But
disciples.
that's the thing, though. We believe the disciples were with him,
Look at this,
and he
brother.
told them that I'm not going to die.
I know,
And
but
he
look
asked
at.
them, "Who here wants to take my place, and I'll grant him Jannah?"
I got you, but it's still
Now,
weird
if you're
that.
using one second, if you're using people that claimed to be his disciples, then that's a different story.
I got you. So
But the true disciples, they knew he wasn't going
So
to die.
your claim is that the disciples were
End
actually
quote.
Muslim, right?
Yes,
The
according
disciples,
to
the real disciples were
the
actually
real
Muslims.
disciples, they
Muslim.
believed in La ilaha illallah.
Right. They used to pray with their face down and all
Yes.
that. Okay, so
Yes.
now
Yes.
we have a historical record here, supposedly from the disciples, and look what he says. Can you read this?
Okay, can we know, or can we confirm that he said this?
Let's just see, brother. Can you read what it says?
What does it say here? But we preach Christ crucified unto the Jews, stumbling block, to the Greeks, foolishness.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that means.
So here Apostle Paul says, we preach that Christ was crucified, and this
Okay.
message is a stumbling block to the Jews and foolishness to the Greeks. So what he's saying is that in the face of all adversity, we still preach this. That was his message.
So regardless to what happened, I still preach this.
Yeah, so he's saying even though you thought the Messiah wasn't supposed to die, anyway, we still preach it. Even though you Greeks
That means
laugh at us.
One second. Okay, so that means he's proven our view. That means he knows that the people at his time, they believe that he didn't die.
No.
It wasn't truly him.
No, brother. What he's talking about here is that the
Stop
people
using
thought.
these sounds, please, man.
I'm gonna show you, brother. What he's talking about is people like, for example, people were saying to Jesus, they would say stuff like, "Oh, if you're really the Son of God, why don't you come down off the cross?" You get what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, they were saying that to him. You can read it. But my point is here, when these
But
disciples,
we can't trace this back. We can't trace it back.
let me explain to you. When the disciples were going around saying Jesus was our Messiah, the people would be like, Jesus was your Messiah, the one that just got crucified? Ha! What kind of weak God is that? That's why they would think it was foolishness. You get what I'm
But
saying?
you know why they thought that?
Yeah, I know why they thought that, because they should think that. I would say, I
No,
probably would have said this.
I will tell you why. I will tell you why. Because when you go to chapter 4, verse 1, I think it was 171. Read that for me, please.
Verse what? Chapter what?
Chapter 4, verse 171. I'll tell you exactly why these people that you're quoting, they think that.
4171.
No. Yeah, 4171. Verse 171.
Yeah. Says here, "O people of the scripture, do not commit excess in your religion or say about Allah except the truth. The Messiah,
Let's
Jesus,
pause
son
here.
of Mary."
Let's pause here.
Pause here.
Let's pause here 1 second. We'll go one by one. What does it say? All people of the scripture? Do not?
Do not commit excess in your religion.
Okay. So at the time now, people are saying, no, he died. No, he didn't. No, he just, yeah? Let's continue.
Do not commit excess in your religion or say about Allah except the truth.
Okay, so people were lying at the time. Okay, keep going.
Okay. The Messiah, Jesus, son of Mary, was but a messenger.
Yeah.
And his word which he directed to Mary, and a soul he created at command from him. So believe in Allah and his messenger, and do not say three. Desist. It is better for you. Indeed, Allah is but one. Exalted is he above having a son. To him belongs whatever it is in the heavens and whatever it is on the earth. And the sufficient is Allah, the disposer of affairs. Okay.
Does this answer your question now?
Yes, it does answer my question, brother. So the Jews, just like the Muslims, think that it is foolishness to preach Christ crucified, right? That's what we could take away from this.
Man.
Of course, no problem. So now the question is, where does the Quranic author, supposedly Allah, get this idea that the Messiah was not supposed to be crucified?
Okay, 1 second now. For you to say he gets that idea, you're putting him in a human perspective now.
Right, he doesn't get ideas. He knows already. Okay. My
That
position...
that question is.
I got you. I understand. But my position is that this was not actually, in fact, written by Allah. This was written by Muhammad, is what I think. And I think that Muhammad didn't really know what the Bible said about the Messiah. And I could prove that to you. You want to see it?
Does he not have the Holy Spirit?
Muhammad? No, he definitely did not have the Holy Spirit.
He doesn't, yeah? No problem.
So let's
No
read.
problem.
So let's read. This book of Daniel was written by a Jewish person. What happened?
Give me the chain of transmission that people said this.
The chain of transmission?
Yeah.
This chain
That
of
can give you as well.
This chain is narrated Daniel that he heard Yahweh say. Okay?
Oh, okay.
So here we go.
That's very interesting.
70. So here we go. 77s are
Can we
decreed.
confirm that? Can we confirm that he heard from him?
We're gonna see, brothers. So one thing that we can confirm about this book of Daniel is that it definitely comes before Jesus was even born. Just so you know.
Oh, is it?
Okay. Yes. So Jesus was
So
not
okay,
even
so
born.
clearly shows that it's not from God. No problem.
What do you mean? Like this comes before Jesus? That shows that it's not from God? How does that follow?
Yeah, because it's going against the Quran, but let's go.
Okay. Okay, brother. Let's go. So here. 77s are decreed for your people and for your holy city to finish transgression, to put it end to sin, to atone for wickedness, to bring in everlasting righteousness, to seal up a vision and prophecy, and to anoint the most holy place. Know and understand this. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the anointed one comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. It will be rebuilt with a street and a trench in the times of trouble. After the 62 sevens, the anointed one, meaning the Messiah, what does it say here after this? The anointed one what?
Will be put to death.
Will be put to death, brother. What is that?
Yeah. Huh?
Do you know who the anointed one is?
They're referring to Jesus, isn't it?
Right, but in a grander general context, this means the Messiah.
Okay.
So this is saying, in other words, that the Messiah will what?
Will be put to death.
Will be put to death. Who's writing this?
No idea.
This is Daniel.
Did anyone have the name Daniel at the time?
It was probably another phonetic in Hebrew, but anyway, we translated to Daniel.
So can we confirm that he heard from Jesus? And can we confirm that Jesus said that?
This is the interesting part. This
Yeah.
book dates to, I want to say, centuries before Jesus.
Well, let's confirm that.
Here, let's look it up.
Yeah, let's look it up. I want to see the full transmission. How did they come here? Because the people that I'm getting it from, yeah, I can give you the whole isnad, and it's up to you if you want to check them out or not. That the people are saying, oh yeah, he was with us, we ate with him, all this stuff happened. Yeah?
Yep.
So ask the AI, can we have the full transmission of his? Thank you very much.
Okay, so this is according to
And
scholarly
people didn't change it during the
consensus.
time. Yeah.
This is written in 6th century BCE. Okay.
Yeah. That's
How
before Christ,
long- Yeah. How long before Christ is that? So that would be like what, 600 years, right?
No idea.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. 165. No problem. 165.
Okay.
Okay. So 165 years before Christ was even born.
Ask it for the transmission. Ask it.
The chain of transmission is crazy. I already told you it's Daniel. heard from Allah.
So, okay, let's see it. Let's see it.
What do you mean? It says Daniel. That's the name of the book.
Oh my God. Can we see
Brother,
the change of
pretend this is a
transmission?
hadith. Okay, you know when you read a hadith?
Yeah, the
and-
hadith has a transmission. You can't
Right,
use the
but-
hadith because you're not gonna
When you read a hadith, right?
find a way out.
I got you. But when you read a hadith, right, it just says a name on top of it sometimes, right?
What?
You want me to give you some examples? Look,
What are you
hold
talking
on.
about?
I'll show you.
Like what? The title of the book or something? I don't know what you're talking about.
No, like it'll say Abu Huraira or something along those lines, right?
Yeah, you don't have to check them.
Yeah, I'm gonna show you right now. Hold on.
All right. Have you heard of the book of Sir A'lam al-Nubala?
Hold on, brother. Let me just please show you something.
Yeah, look it up as well. Have the whole 30 volumes.
758
Look it up and you'll find out.
B. Here, let me show you this. Okay. All right, so here, narrated Abu Huraira reported Allah's messenger as saying.
Yeah, you know the thing is, yeah, with you use Sunnah.com. I don't use that.
I know, brother. You use the official books. No
Maktaba
problem.
Shamila, Maktaba Shamila. That's what
No
I
problem,
use.
brother. Who said that he heard from Allah's messenger here?
Oh, you don't show me the whole sanad. Show me the whole sanad.
What do you mean?
What Sahih Muslim is that?
Sahih Muslim 758b.
758. Let me give you the whole sanad.
Brother, this is kind of dragging. We already read
No,
whoever.
let me
just-
show you. Because this website that you're using, I don't agree with it most of the time. But yeah, let me show you. So Sahih Muslim
758b.
75. 75
8b.
8B. مكتبة الشاملة. In the meantime, you look up the book Sir A'lam al-Nubala.
What about
Please
it,
look
brother?
that up. You find out a lot.
How are
Christ.
Hey, Islam, is it the reason why you don't trust Sunnah.com is because apparently it's been created by Jews? Is that correct?
What? I did not say that.
Well, I know you didn't say that, but that's what a lot of you Muslims say, that it's created by Jews.
Wallahi al-Azim, look, I'll be very, very honest with you. I've never heard no Muslim say that.
I have.
Wallahi,
bro.
I
So why
swear by
don't
God.
you trust it? Why don't you trust it?
First of all, it doesn't give you the full transmission. Second of all, that what's it called? They use
Brother,
Darus.
but the point is, this is what I'm trying to tell you, okay? All we're trying to do here is see which story is more likely to have happened, okay?
But let me show you that you need
It's-
transmission.
Wait,
to
brother,
prove
now you're
the
taking me
book.
way off topic, and I don't really care. Like, I thought you were gonna
You
understand
don't care?
by me showing you Abu Huraira reported what Allah's messenger said, and that's enough for you just because it says it.
Oh
Just
no,
because
that's not
any
enough for me.
book says, even if I find a million books that say Abu Huraira said Allah's messenger, that's just a claim. I don't care. The
Yeah, of
point is
course,
that the
but-
book of Daniel is dated to 160 years before Jesus was even born.
So
Okay.
if that's your 1 second. So
Just
if that's
focus,
your
brother, because
claim,
I'm really about to move on
you-
anyway. So look, let's
it
just
should
read
be
it.
easy for you to show me the transmission.
Don't worry about it. We'll figure it out later. It was dated to 160 years before Jesus, okay? And it says here, after the
Anyone can
62...
claim that.
All right, brother, look, this is funny. Okay. The anointed one will be put to death. So do we find sufficient enough evidence that the anointed one, at least some people thought that he was supposed to be put to death?
At least some people that no one, only the Jews
All right.
that,
thank you,
that tried to kill him.
All right. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Okay.
You say only the Jews.
Yeah, only the Jews who don't believe in Jesus and would love to disprove the whole narrative corroborate the Christian story. That makes a lot of sense.
Can I get my fix, please? Let's go. I'll be waiting.
Yo, my boys.
Yo,
Yes, who's this guy from Australia? He looks quite nice.
he looks quite nice. That's crazy.
Yeah, that
Yes,
icon
guys.
on my profile picture is beautiful. It's an absolute masterpiece, brother.
You look quite nice.
Your profile picture is my name. That's my name.
All right, let's get. Now it's time for a little chaos. I'm gonna let a bunch of you guys up.
Yes.
Let's
I
go,
love chaos.
boys. Come on.
Chaos.
Let's
For
go.
chaos.
Chicago Bulls.
Let's go.
NBA quarterfinals.
There's no quarterfinals, dog. There's no quarterfinals. Just playoffs.
Anybody Muslim here?
Yeah, we're Jew.
You're a Jew. Nice.
I'm a Jew, guys.
W Jews.
Man,
W
fuck you,
Jews
son.
in the chat.
You don't even like fuck you,
No,
son.
W
Man,
Jews in
fuck
the
you.
chat.
W Jews in the
We're all Jews. We're all
W
Jews.
Israel. W BB.
This
Oh,
guy,
come
this
on,
guy.
BB.
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Oh, hail BB.
Allah.
On the wall.
Allah was a Zionist, bro. Don't get me started.
What is wrong with this fucking guy, bro? What's wrong with you, dude?
Nigga,
Dude, what's wrong with you?
Allah was a Zionist, bro. He's literally
What's
said,
wrong?
Allah
We're all
literally
Zionists,
says,
that's the
"Oh,
way
children
we are."
of Israel, enter the promised land unless you want to be counted amongst the losers."
I agree with that.
I don't want to be a loser.
Fuck Palestine. Fuck Palestine.
Hey,
Israel.
chill, guys. Be nice. We're not gonna say all
Wait, are
that.
you a Jew?
I'm not a Jew, no.
Do you like Jews?
What up, Wally?
Do you like Jews though?
I like Jews. Yeah, Jews are cool.
Wow, what
Jew
do we
I've
like?
met.
W in the
We
chat,
like everyone
boys.
but Muslims. We fucking love everyone but Muslims.
I like Muslims too. My best friend's a Muslim.
Why you chatting shit, dog?
I'm being so serious.
Your best friend's Muslim and you fucking hate his religion? What the hell?
Well,
The religion
his
just disgusting,
religion,
man.
yeah, his religion literally says to unalive me. So how could I,
Stay safe, dog.
how could I not hate that?
God, you're actually the funniest guy I met, bro.
Thank you,
Bro,
man.
Stay safe,
Gary,
dog.
He's gonna try to marry your daughter. So you gotta like him.
And I had to. You got a restriction for some reason. I don't know what you said, but
Me?
You got a restriction for some reason. I don't know what you said, but who's got an echo?
Oh,
M did.
I don't know. It's Musa. It's Musa.
It's like this guy has an echo. Yeah, where we at, guys? Where we at with the argument? What do you guys think about the argument? Is it Gucci or what?
Amazing.
What's the argument, boys?
What's
What's the chat like?
The argument is that Muhammad did not know that the Messiah was supposed to die. That's basically the heart of it. What's up, Trisha?
Musa,
That's a good topic, that.
Musa, get involved.
Not for you guys, but for us, yeah.
What do you mean not for you?
It's interesting. We need to get a Muslim up so you can debate them.
Yes.
But you're a Jew now. You only believe in the Messiah.
Yeah, where's
Yeah, but
What,
it's a
when
bit
alive?
complicated at the moment.
Yo, what's good, hello?
He said it's a bit complicated at the moment. What's up, Bias?
What's good, man? I'm Muslim. Are you
I don't want you.
What'd you say, Bias?
Christian, bro? So I'm Muslim. Are you Christian?
I'm not a Christian, but today I'm playing the I'm the judge in today's
Whoa.
court case. We got the Christians on my left and we got the Muslims on my right, even though Jesus wouldn't put it that way.
And we got the Jews in the middle.
And we got
Okay, is it fine? I give like my my opening real quick.
Sure, go ahead. Opening
Okay,
statements. Let's hear opening statements.
Alright,
That's
bet.
just open.
So my name is Baze. Today I'm gonna be, debating these absolute low tier scumbags who are clearly not my level of
opening
knowledge.
statement, by the way.
Intellect.
Go ahead.
Yep.
Absolute scumbag. Go on, go ahead.
Yep. So I'm just gonna be denying all the auxiliary commitments to Christianity and Islam. I'm a metaphysical allist. I believe that everything exists. Obviously,
This is
Cartesian
not
scenarios are
a
gonna be.
philosophical stage, bro.
Yeah, but this can be a philosophical stage. The modal space of possibility,
literally-
absolute
It might
scumbag
be.
low
It
tier.
might be. You never know. Yeah, you never know.
Yeah,
Okay.
this might be one. So look, do you think to be the case that it's epistemically verifiable that Jesus died as the Messiah?
No.
Hey guys.
Muslims, maybe Christians.
Hold on. I got you.
Hey.
You're running it against me. I'm the judge, jury, executioner. I'm also
So as
the
a
lawyer.
judge, what position are you taking specifically?
So now
I'm the
what we're gonna
judge.
do today, so just so you know where we are with this, is we are not going to epistemically prove, but we are gonna see which story is more likely. That's what we're going for.
When you say
okay?
likely, that's invoking a probabilistic structure. Can you tell me the theory of probability invoking there? Like some Schamper game theoretical probability?
So all I'm gonna say is that we have more evidence for our side. That's all.
Yeah, when you say evidence that's raising the probability, what do you think probability is? And what's the framework of probability?
So what we have is historical. Jesus Christ. So we have historical attestation. Okay. And we have a motive. What do you guys have?
So when you say the historical, like,
wait, enough. You're badgering me now. We have historical attestation and we have a motive. What do you have?
I have theoretical virtues, epistemic virtues, and knowledge.
I disagree.
Theoretical virtues. Can you give me an example of a theoretical virtue in this case?
Yeah, a theoretical virtue would be parsimony or explanatory power. So under my worldview, we can explain why Jesus did not die the Messiah, just given like our virtues. Then we have epistemic virtues, which is virtues which basically explain a proposition.
So what you're saying is that the Messiah should not have died because of virtue?
No,
I'm saying that we're justified in our beliefs.
Virgin?
Hey guys.
Just calm down, sir. Calm down.
Wait, hold on. I'm gonna just drop a couple folks because we need to hear silence in the.
Yeah, just drop these low tiers.
Go ahead, Bayes. Say it again.
Bayes, are you Muslim?
So just to answer his question, I'm everything at once. But anyways, I'm saying that we're justified in believing the fact that he was not crucified, nor was he the Messiah, just given our theoretical virtues. And the reason why we're justified in that because
He's not Muslim.
Oh, you're
I deny
a
everything.
Jew?
Oh,
man.
I deny all those commandments.
Not a Jew.
I'm a metaphysical allist. I'm everything I want.
He's just trolling.
I'm not trolling. Actually, I'm not trolling. Wait, why would I troll that? Here's some good justification.
Here, let's do this. Let's wait. Are you a Jew, Bayes? Are you a Jew for real?
No, I'm everything. I'm a metaphysical allist. I'm everything. It's a real position.
You identify. Bro, identify.
Get out of here, dog.
No, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. I'm everything I want. Is there an issue with that?
Get him off. Get him off. Get him off.
Bro, it's a real position.
No,
it's a real position.
I need you to be either a Jew or a Muslim, or else.
And why do you think those things are binary? Like, why should I also go binary?
If you're everything, then just pick one, and you could be that too.
Yeah, bro. I think one is everything though. So like,
argue from the Muslim position. Go ahead, argue from the Muslim position.
Yeah, so I'm a Muslim. I hold to the Ash'ari position, and also I'm going to be saying that Jesus was the Messiah, but he was not crucified.
Okay, so question number one: is your God the greatest of deceivers?
So is that question going to be something aerothetically valid? Is it normal for me to answer that question?
What are you on about, dog?
Who is this guy, bro? What?
Get him off here, bro. Get him off.
Who is this guy, bro?
Stop playing your intro music.
Yo,
intro was wrong,
These guys are lost, dog. Is your God the best of deceivers, brother? Yes or no?
Hey guys.
Oh no.
Simple question. He's
now. He's left, bro. He said his Messiah was a virgin. Now.
What's he on about, bro? All right, we need to reset. Let's reset. I'm gonna just
get rid of all these weirdos, bro.
I'm gonna just drop everybody real quick, and then we're gonna.
Not me, dog. Not me, dog. I'm your best friend. I'm your best friend. No, not me, dog. No.
We're gonna let them select people. All right. So who's gonna help out in this court case? We need one. Who's gonna take the Muslim position? Type of one in the comments. Who's gonna take the Muslim position? So me, jurors, the capo. Okay, he said me. Okay, so let's let you up. You're gonna be the Muslim position. Everybody, welcome. What's your name, sir?
My name is Moses.
Moses.
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. What was your sister's name? Is it Miriam?
No, it's Rebecca.
You know. All right, Moses. You're gonna be taking the Muslim position. You are a Muslim, right?
Just for today.
Just for today. Wait, you're not an actual Muslim?
Part-time.
Part-time Muslim. All right, we're gonna take it. All right.
Dory, I have enough knowledge.
You have enough, but you're not a Muslim, or you are?
I know, I am.
You are? Say your shahada.
Yeah. A'udhu billah.
I'm the Jew. I better be the Jew. If I'm not the Jew, I'm leaving, dog.
We don't have a Muslim. We need a Muslim.
I'm a Muslim.
Huh?
I'm a Muslim.
You are a Muslim?
La ilaha.
La ilaha?
Yeah.
La ilaha illallah. Muhammadur Rasulullah.
La ilaha illallah Muhammadur Rasulullah.
All right, this guy's a Muslim. All right, this guy right here. What's your name, boss?
I'm Muslim. Me, Rayhan.
Rayham. Okay, Rayham. You're a Muslim.
Rayham.
I just heard you say your shahada. So if you weren't a Muslim before this, you are now. So You know,
I am a
just
Muslim.
make sure you don't
Alhamdulillah.
apostatize, because I heard there's consequences for that. Okay.
Oh, no,
Baby,
of course,
get this guy,
of course,
get
yeah.
Rayham's location, track
All
him down.
right, we got you. So now Raham. All right, we're gonna be arguing today about whose narrative is more likely to have actually happened. Okay. This is a court case. We're gonna treat this like a court case, and we're gonna see. We're gonna need evidence. Okay, and we're gonna need you to corroborate your evidence and corroborate your narrative. Okay.
You know
All
what
right.
corroborate means, guys?
So now, do you, sir, believe that Jesus was actually crucified?
No.
No. Okay. And what reason do you have to believe that he was not crucified?
My mom told me.
I just believe that it's unnatural for someone to come back from the dead.
Okay. So in other words, you're an
Obviously.
atheist.
No, how does that make me an atheist?
Because you just said nobody can come back from the
I just
dead.
said it's impossible for someone to come back
I'm
from the
pretty
dead.
sure in the Quran there's a lot of stories of
I
people
mean, it'd
coming
have
back
to be
from
a
the dead.
miracle.
How many people have come back from the dead in the
I'm not too
Quran?
familiar.
There's a lot of stories. I know of at least 2 that I can think of.
Which two can you think of?
Here, let's pull it up.
Enlighten me.
Here we go. In the Quran, are there people? I remember there was one guy who came back to life for 1 day and then he got unalived again. In the Quran, are there people who have said?
I'm not too sure what the Islamic perspective is of this, but obviously.
I thought you were Muslim, dude.
It might be the case. I am a Muslim, but obviously I'm practicing still. I'm not at that level. Obviously, I pray. I'm just a Muslim. I'm not on that level yet.
All right, so here, look, we got
I don't wanna
Quran
say
chapter
anything that's
2, verse
politically
55.
incorrect.
It says the Israelites were unalived by thunderbolts. Oh, let me put it on the screen. I present to you Exhibit A. It says, yes, the Israelites were unalived by a thunderbolt and they were revived. And then another one says a murdered man, the man dead 100 years. After 100 years, he revived.
Oh wait, yeah. I apologize.
You apologize?
I was gonna get onto this. I was going to say I do recall hearing something about Jesus and like him coming back from the dead. Well, obviously, like I do believe in miracles through the prophets, but obviously, if we're talking about like the belief in God, obviously I believe in God. Because
no problem, brother. But you said one of the reasons why Jesus Christ could not have died is because it would be weird to think that he could resurrect. So we could throw that out the window given your religion, right?
No, I didn't say it was weird. I said that it'd be unnatural. I said it was unnatural because
we know it's unnatural, but given that you're a Muslim, your position can be theological as well, right?
Yeah, of course. I mean, there's obviously arguments to everything, which is obviously what we're doing right here.
No problem. So we're back to square one. Okay. So the first question is, do we have any historical attestation to the fact that Jesus Christ was in fact crucified?
No, I don't have any proof, obviously.
No, I'm not saying that you have it. I'm saying, is there any historical attestation? Is there anyone within history that says that Jesus was in fact crucified?
I mean, obviously, if we're talking from the Quran or what it says in the Quran, obviously, the Quran, I believe, was given to Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. And obviously, so
my brother, what I'm asking, here, let me just show you. Yeah. I'm just asking, is there any historical attestation? That means, do we see anybody within history claiming that Jesus Christ was crucified? Let's see. So we have here.
No, I don't think so.
Exhibit A. Apostle Paul writes in 1 Corinthians, but we preach Christ crucified unto the Jews a stumbling block, and unto the Greeks foolishness. So we do have at least one person historically saying that they believe Christ was crucified, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we also know we have the historian Josephus, who was not a Christian, also saying that he believes that Christ was crucified. And we also have somebody named Tacitus, who's a Roman.
Yeah,
right? Okay, so we do
Yeah.
have historical attestation. How
Yeah,
does
we
the
do.
Quran deal with this historical account?
I'm not too sure. If you show me, obviously, I'm not too sure. Not too sure.
Where'd the verse go?
I don't want to say anything wrong, you see.
How did I lose this verse? What's the verse that says
I think he said he was in chapter 2. If we're talking about what the verse he showed before, I think he said he was in chapter 2. I think Uncle Naz and...
Here we go, I found it. 4157.
Yeah.
Here it goes.
Cool.
The Quran says, and for their saying, indeed, we have unalived the Messiah, the son of Mary, the messenger of Allah, and they did not unalive him, nor did they crucify him. What does it say here? But another was made to resemble them.
Yeah. So what I think I've heard in the past from somebody, I think when the crucifixion was occurring, I'm sure I heard something that it wasn't Jesus who was actually crucified. It was somebody else who they mistook for Jesus.
Yes.
And then what happened was a bit after that, they saw Jesus again, which is where they believe the resurrection took place. So obviously, like here, what we're doing is we're debating it. There's no wrong or right answer here. But
Mind if I say something real quick?
Yeah, of course.
So is Allah all powerful?
Yeah.
If he does an action that's meant to achieve a conclusion, if the conclusion is not achieved, is he all powerful? Hypothetically, if his aim isn't achieved, would that God be all powerful?
But obviously, I don't know what the aim was.
I don't know. I'm saying hypothetically. Forget Allah, forget Christ's strength. If a God, right, is trying to achieve a conclusion, and the conclusion he fails in achieving that conclusion, that God is not going to be all powerful, correct? Okay. Was it Allah's intention to make it appear so that Christ was crucified?
I don't know about that.
Sorry, no. So the Christ was wasn't crucified, and it was made to appear so.
I don't know about that.
So it says here. So let's read it. So it says here. It says, look.
I don't know
It
what
says.
God's intentions were.
I'll show you, brother. I'll show you.
Cool.
Read 457.
So it says here.
157.
Yeah, so it says here, and they did not kill him, nor did they crucify him, but another was made to resemble him.
Yep, like what I was saying before, obviously, how how it was mistook. I believe that's what it's trying to say.
Right. So it says here, but another was made to resemble him.
Yeah.
Did Allah make it appear?
What does that mean here?
That someone else was made to resemble him.
Someone else was made to resemble him, so someone else who wasn't Jesus was the one who was crucified.
Yeah. So who was making it appear like this?
Probably the people of the time. Probably the people who were there when he was getting crucified.
So let's read. Let's read the story here. Let's go to the top seer for it.
Cool.
We ain't even got to go there. Who's speaking in the Quran?
This is God's word.
So if God says, right, it was made to resemble, I made it to resemble. Who's making it to resemble in the Quran?
God is, but he's doing that through humanity.
Sure. That's fine. That's still fine. It's still God's intention, correct?
Yeah. But obviously then we can talk about how free will and how all that plays impact.
I'm not getting into free will, that's fine.
Yeah.
So if it was God's intention to make it appear so, right, through using humans or whatever, I don't really care how he does it. But if it was his intention to make it appear so, should we then expect, in order to maintain Allah being all powerful, that every single historical attestation that speaks about the crucifixion confirms the Christian understanding? Because the whole point of Islam will be that, everyone says that this happened in the Christian way, but it was only made to appear so, right? That's the whole point.
Right.
So, therefore, as a Muslim, you actually have to join up with the Christians to prove the historicity of the crucifixion in order to maintain Allah being all powerful. Which means whenever the host brings you an attestation,
Yeah.
you're not allowed to refute it, because if you do, you've debunked Allah as being all powerful.
Yeah.
You with us?
Double confirmation.
Yeah, I understand now.
All right, perfect. And just to confirm that, Allah, Jesus says here, who volunteers to be made to look like me, for which he will be my companion in paradise. A young man volunteered, and then he was made to look exactly like Isa. You see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it says here, Allah made the young man look exactly like Isa, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we have Allah, the greatest of deceivers, making someone else look like Jesus was crucified.
Right.
So on one side we have the Christians who do have historical attestation to the fact that their narrative definitely occurred, and then on the other side we have a known deceiver saying, yeah, but it just looked like that to you. Whose story would be more plausible or taken as stronger evidence in this narrative?
Probably God's.
Brother, remember, I'm a judge, okay? So I'm looking at this from a secular point of view. I don't believe in nobody's God. I'm just taking the evidence.
I should let Muslim man get up. I think he's probably
which group of
educated on the
people
subject.
on Earth
Because obviously
would be more plausible?
Yeah, in a
the
court
interpretation
case.
of which people. Yeah.
All right. Let's continue the court case.
Yeah, so we have a court case where we have the Christians saying Jesus Christ was crucified, the Muslims saying no, he wasn't. The Christians bring you evidence and say, look, we have historical attestation. We have the story, we have the witnesses of the disciples saying it happened, and then we have third-party historians who are not even Christians saying it happened. And then we have the Muslims making an unfalsifiable, unverifiable claim saying, no, you only thought it happened because God did something miraculous.
Right, yeah.
Right?
I never said otherwise, yeah.
When it comes to a miraculous claim, is that verifiable?
Yeah.
How can we verify?
I mean, I take what God says to be true, so I take that as true.
What I'm asking you, is it verifiable? So, for example, the claim here is that Allah is saying, I know you thought you're seeing Isa, but actually I took Isa up into the sky and I made someone else look exactly like Isa in a way that you really thought it was him and you wrote about it. Can we or can we not verify that actually happened, what Allah is claiming?
We wouldn't be able to verify it now because it was so long ago.
Correct. So in other words, we have an unverifiable claim now, right?
I mean, from the time when it was being said,
okay,
then it was verifiable, but now we can't verify it.
Just to move things forward, we have no way of verifying that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, we have historical attestation even from third-party sources, and then we have an unverifiable claim. So I would have to then give round 1 to the Christians on that, right?
Okay. Wait. Obviously, I think I'm going to leave it to Isa now. Isa knows, because keeps messaging me saying.
No problem. So now let's just see. So now we need to find another thing that's an important piece of evidence in a court case is if we have a motive or a reason for something to have happened. Okay? So from a Muslim paradigm, was the Messiah supposed to die or not? Did he leave? He left.
I think he knew nothing, bro. He wanted to help someone up, but I can't someone else.
I know. He wants to let up Muslim man, but he doesn't know Muslim man is also basically on his level. Let's let both these guys up. I gotta go.
Yes, dude. Let's talk about Jews.
See, this is what I'm saying, Scary. You're so scared to bring me up because every time you bring me up, you know what happens, Scary.
I'm trying.
You know what happens.
I'm just trying to bring up one person at a time. That's all, brother.
No, don't leave me up here. Leave me up here, dude. Please.
We can all be cordial. We can all be cordial.
Yeah, let's be cordial. All right. So, Muslim man. Today we're trying to figure out which story is more likely to have happened in reality. Okay. I'm a judge. I don't believe in anybody's story. I don't believe in your God. I don't believe in their God. I just take evidence to figure out what.
Who said you're a judge?
Yeah, I'm the judge in this court case.
Okay.
What's on trial here is the two narratives. We got the Christian narrative, who say Jesus was definitely crucified, and we got the Muslim narrative that say Jesus was definitely not crucified. Okay? You with me?
Yeah, done.
Okay. In a court case, we would take certain things as evidence to prove a side is more likely, okay? More probable. You with me? So we take things like eyewitness testimony, historical accounts, and any corroborating evidence, right? Those would be considered evidence. Another thing we would consider evidence is if we have a motive for something to happen or not happen, and we, or in other words, we could say that we have a reason. Okay, that would also be considered evidence. Okay. On the other side, things that we don't take as evidence are unverifiable claims. You with me?
Okay.
Okay. So now, when it comes to the Christian paradigm, do we have people who claim to have witnessed this event?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. We would call those the disciples, right? And when we look into history, we see that they wrote the Gospels saying that they do believe Jesus Christ was crucified. We also have third-party people who corroborate those testimonies. People like Josephus and Tacitus also claim that they believe that the Christ was crucified. What do we have on the Muslim side in regards to these witnesses, to these eyewitness testimonies, or these testimonies, historical attestations? How do they deal with these attestations in the Quran?
The Quran says that he wasn't crucified. He just made.
But how do they deal? How do they deal with the people who say he was crucified?
How did they deal or feel? Did you say?
How do they deal with those people? Why does the Quran think people are saying that he was crucified?
Because, of course, they were just like they were just deceived, innit?
By who?
By their own thoughts.
By their own thoughts.
Yes.
So let's read it. It says, "And they did not unalive the Messiah, nor did they crucify him, but another was made to resemble him." Who made him resemble to them?
It was Allah.
It was Allah. Subhanahu wa ta'ala. So the way that the Quran deals with the historical attestation, Allah says, "I deceived them." So now, when you take a court case and you take somebody's character into question, if they are a known deceiver, and let's just say they are the best of deceivers, could that be counted against them in a court case?
Where did it say Allah's a deceiver?
It says, what's the Arabic word where it says Allah is the best of planners? That word is translated into Arabic as the best of deceivers.
Wait, let me check.
Oh, I think it's the verse before, right? I don't remember where it is. Anyway, brother, you don't have to go that far. Come back here. We'll just use this verse to prove that point. Did Allah make it appear that something happened that didn't actually happen?
Surah Al-Anfal, ayah 30.
Right. What's the word there for planner?
Where's this guy running, dog? Those Jews never run.
Jew. Muslim man, come back. It's okay, brother. We'll make a case from inference. Makirun is what? What does that translate to?
Planners.
It translates to deceiver, brother. But anyway, let's look this up. Is Allah saying that he made something appear that didn't actually happen? How do you spell Makidun, brother? Tell me how to spell it. I'll type it in.
I mean, the full word is Khain al-Makirin.
How do you spell that? Anybody know?
Ma. MAAKIROON. Makirun.
Okay. See. What is the literal definition for the Arabic word makirun?
Right, no, right. The root word. What's the root word? The root.
The root. Okay, so
Yeah.
first
Yeah,
it
it
says.
means.
So it says.
What did it say? Planners. Planners.
So it
Where did it
says.
say deceivers?
I'll show you. So it says here, plural active participle of the root makr, which is literal plotters, schemers, planners, often with deceit.
Okay.
So Allah is the best of deceivers, right? But we can just look at the verse to conclude that, because it says Allah.
Cool. Anyways, what's your point? What's your point now?
It says here Allah made it resemble to them. So is Allah making something appear that did not actually occur?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. So what would you normally call that? If I make it look like something happened,
Allah made the epistle.
Right, but what is that called? If I make it look like something that didn't actually happen, what is that called? Is that a call? Can we call that a lie?
It's not a lie.
Huh?
It's not a lie.
Okay, if I make you think that something happened that didn't actually happen, can I say I deceived you?
Popcorn.
Okay, in a way, yes.
Okay, no problem. So as in a court case, if somebody's known to be a known deceiver, can we call their character into question?
But where did it say deceive though? That's what I'm asking you.
I'm just asking you, if I make you think something happened that did not happen, that's a deception, right?
Bro, listen, it's not deception because look, let me tell you, that's your own fault. Your thinking is a deception. Your thinking is a deception.
Brother, let's just move forward, okay?
Your thinking is a deception. It's your own fault. It's your own fault.
No problem. Let's go back to how the Quran deals.
Did God tell you to worship, to believe that Jesus was crucified?
No problem. But remember what we said earlier. In a court case, normally, unverifiable claims are thrown out, okay? So what we have now is two sides. The Christians, they have historical attestation from the disciples and also third-party witnesses who are not Christian, right? So this is a very strong argument that they're making. On the Muslim side, we have a known deceiver saying that he made it look like it was Jesus. Is that a verifiable claim?
Bro, what's your point though? What's your point?
Is there a way to verify historically that whether it was Jesus or not actually on the cross?
Shabiru, I haven't searched, I haven't done my research. However, I'm told to believe that, so therefore I'm going to believe that.
I understand, but can anyone outside of Muslims verify that claim?
Bro, I don't know.
The answer is no, they can't. So normally in a court case,
Well, where do you get that from?
Because Allah, if Allah is any good at his job and he really made this look like Isa, then we would expect people to think that it was really Isa. So there should be no evidence to the contrary. So when Allah says it wasn't actually Isa, there's no way to prove that because Allah was so good at deceiving us.
Okay.
So now this becomes an unverifiable claim, and now we can just throw it out. So far we have Christians 1, Allah 0. Okay? Now, the next thing that we... I know, not really to you. I got you.
Because let me tell you why. You said it's just attestation that see that. So where you're talking about God? You're talking about God here. Where's the scriptures that actually say that he died? That he got crucified?
Right here. Here we go. Right here. Do you see it on the screen? This is Apostle Paul speaking. And remember, Apostle Paul...
That's an attestation.
I know.
I told you I don't want an attestation.
You
I
told
want
me-
to see where God reveals scriptures.
Let me just show you why Apostle Paul's a very strong witness. Okay?
Shit.
Apostle
Yeah, go
Paul used to crucify, unalive Christians who believed in Jesus. And then for some reason, we can't figure out why, he all of a sudden decided to switch sides and say that he believes in Jesus. And then he himself...
So how do you know that's verified?
And then he
How do you know
himself
that's
got
verified?
put to death for believing in Jesus. So we would call that a very strong witness, historically.
No, really. How do
Yeah,
you
we
know?
would.
How do you know he did it? How do you know he didn't have
nobody would just switch sides and give up all of their Roman authority for something they didn't actually believe in. Does that make sense? Okay, so he says, we preach Christ was crucified, right? And then like we said, we have Josephus and Tacitus. It's crazy, right? And then we have Jesus and Tacitus who are not Christians. Who are not Christians also saying Jesus was crucified. And the Quran deals with these people by saying yes, because we just made it look like he was. So again, an unverifiable claim. So now we have strong evidence for the Christian argument. We have very weak evidence for the Muslim argument. Now we need to find a reason for his crucifixion. Do we have any reason for Christ to be crucified?
Let me show you. So if I can provide for you attestations that say Christ wasn't crucified, then what?
What?
I said if I can provide for you sources, historical sources.
You can't. You
that
actually
said-
all of your
Let me.
whatever.
I'm gonna show you. Calm
Listen,
down.
no, hold
calm
on.
down.
No,
I'm gonna
listen
show
to what
you.
I know you. I know you. But what I'm trying to say is this.
You see, this is where you start. This is where you start fumbling.
Look,
You've been
no,
going
look,
so hard.
We
This is
dealt
where
with
you
this
start
already. Ard's already dealt with this with you earlier. He said,
When,
Allah
I wasn't even
says-
here. I didn't even speak to him. What
"Oh,
do you
that
mean?
wasn't you." Okay, well, Ard said earlier.
Come on, brother, man.
Listen. Allah said another was made to resemble him. Who made him? Who made it resemble that it was Jesus that got crucified?
It was Allah.
It was Allah. So when Allah does something, does he fail at his job?
Never.
Never, right? So if Allah wants it to look like Jesus was crucified, would you expect any evidence that Jesus Christ was not crucified?
Baby, repeat your question again. That didn't make sense. Repeat again.
If Allah, a supposedly almighty, all-powerful God, wants to make it look like Christ was crucified, would you expect any evidence to the contrary?
No, I wouldn't.
Okay, then. So we can throw all that out, right?
What do you mean you can throw all that out? You just asked me if I would want evidence in contrast to that. I told you I wouldn't.
No, not if you would want. Would you expect there to be any evidence to the contrary?
Of course, people make up. People make up things, innit?
People could make things up, right? But
People
aside
make
from
up
the
things,
people
yes,
who,
yes.
aside from the people who would just be making stuff up, what would the honest people be saying? That he was crucified or that he was not crucified?
That he was not crucified.
How would the honest people come up to the idea that he was not crucified when Allah says he made it look like he was?
Because that just tells you that he didn't. He made it look like he was, but he wasn't crucified. So that's not being honest. He wasn't actually crucified.
Once again, brother, if Allah makes it look like something, can anybody see something other than what Allah is trying to make it look like?
No.
No. So we would expect all honest witnesses to say that they saw Jesus Christ getting crucified, right? In fact, anyone who says that Jesus Christ wasn't crucified from a historical point of view, they should be seen as a liar.
Okay. Let's say yes, I do. Okay. So then that makes it even better. That's why there's another scripture that got revealed. That's why there's another prophet that got sent, and that's the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. He come with the Quran, which is the criterion.
No problem. So now
So
we have a
that's
very
it. So
strong
disbelieve.
argument.
So don't believe that now. So don't
No
believe
problem.
that now.
No problem. So now we have another thing to ask ourselves. Was the anointed one, in other words, the Messiah, was he supposed to get unalived?
What do you mean? Was he supposed to get alive?
Yeah, before the Quran was ever written. Because remember, we said earlier, one strong evidence could be witnesses, eyewitness testimony, historical attestation. But we also said if we could find a motive for his death, that would also be a strong evidence, right? If I claim that you did something, right? If I can prove that you had a very strong reason to do that, I could use that
Yes,
testimony.
of course. Okay, okay.
Right.
He was going to be on a lab. Yes, I agree with that. He was going to be on a lab. Okay.
What do you mean you agree with me?
You said, was he supposed to die? But I don't know why he said, was he supposed to die?
Right.
But
So the question is, if we find records, right, that the Christ was supposed to get unalived.
Okay. What are you going to bring me? Psalms 22.
Let's read. That will be a good one too, but let's find one that's even more precise. Okay.
Bro, listen. There's nothing. Bro, you're bringing me this. Look, it's not fulfilled.
So let's read this. This is the book of Daniel, written by Jews
Yeah,
who
show me
definitely
this
have
already.
who have no reason to believe in Jesus or corroborate this narrative. And look what they say. They say, know and understand this. Remember, the Messiah means the anointed one. Know and understand this: from the time the word goes out to restore or build Jerusalem, there will be until the anointed one comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. After the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be, what does it say here? Muslim man?
Here we go.
Muslim man? Where'd he go? Oh, he's in coffee cup now.
Thank you very much.
Yo, yeah, I was on the phone chatting.
Muslim man, it says here, after the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be put to death. When was this written? How long before Jesus was born was this written?
Does it say he's going to be crucified?
It says he will be put to death.
Does it say he's going to be crucified?
Basically. Brother, I need you to lock in right now, brother. The point here that we're trying to argue is Muhammad thought the Christ was not supposed to be put to death. However, we find a prophecy.
It's not fulfilled. It's not fulfilled.
We'll see about that. Does the prophecy say that the Christ was supposed to be crucified?
It doesn't say crucified. It just says put to death.
What does it say? Fine. Does it say he was supposed to be put to death in any sense?
That's what I just said. It says
no problem. Does the prophecy say that?
Of course, it says he was supposed to be put to death.
So where did Muhammad get the idea that the anointed one was not supposed to be put to death?
Where did the prophet say he wasn't going to be put to death? Remember, this is not saying crucified. And you need to clarify. You need to clarify when. What does? Wait. Hold on. Wait. You need to clarify. You need to clarify what it means by after the 62 sevens. What does it mean 62 sevens?
Muslim man, listen to what he's trying to tell you. Yeah.
What does it mean by 62 7?
It doesn't matter about this.
What do you mean? It does matter. It does matter.
Brother, just listen to the context. It's going past your head. He's asking you in Daniel 9, right? Daniel 9, 24 to 26. It clearly states that the anointed one, which means El-Masih, the Messiah, will be put to death. Is this a failed or a complete prophecy? Which one is it?
Keep in mind, this was written 160 years before Jesus was even born. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay,
there's
so
no
now
way that the
what
Jews could have made this up to try to
does
trick
it mean?
people.
That's what I'm asking you. What does it mean by 62 sevens? That's where
Okay,
the answer
I
is.
got you. So here it says
Yeah.
here, know and understand this. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem, this is talking about rebuilding the temple, which got destroyed in the time of the Babylonians. Okay? So this is now
Right.
talking about when the order goes out to restore the second temple, you have to start counting from there, which is 7 sevens and 62 sevens. Okay? When you do the
Okay, what's that?
math and you count the sevens and when you count the days as years, it comes out to exactly when Jesus Christ was on the earth. You with me?
Okay.
Okay. And then it says, when that happens, it says, after the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be put to death. Here's the other way you can calculate this. It
So what
says
does it say? What
after
does it mean by 62 7?
time frame. He's giving you time frame. He's giving you
So
time
what's the
frame.
time frame?
I just told you. So when you count the from the time that this temple gets, from the decree for the temple to get rebuilt, if you start counting from that
So
time,
it doesn't say, so it just says after the 62 7. So that's basically, you're basically trying to say after he was born, basically.
no, not after anybody was born. This is just saying after the decree goes out. So it says here, from the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem. This is basically talking about when King Cyrus brings the Jews back into Jerusalem
Okay,
to build the
I
temple.
understand. Okay.
So it says from
Yeah.
that time you start counting. Once you get to the point of these 62 sevens, then the anointed one will come and then he will be put to death. But another way you can count it is if you go backwards, okay? So it says here, the sanctuary, he will destroy, the sanctuary will get destroyed.
But
So
I'm
that
asking
same
you, what does after the 62 7 mean? What does that mean?
it's giving you a starting point, right?
Bro,
And then
you're not. Come on, man. You're not
go
clarifying
ahead,
yourself.
brother. Ask me the
You're
question.
not,
What do you want to ask me? Go ahead.
no, you're not clarifying yourself. It's just telling me what the first part says, but you're not telling me what it means by after the 62 7.
Yeah, so it's telling you that you count these days, right? It's giving you sevens. Those are weeks.
Okay.
There will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. So they're weeks.
Okay.
Okay? So it's telling you to count from that time period. You with me?
Okay.
Okay. So in the Bible, it says to the Lord, a day is like a year and 1,000 years or something like that. But anyway, you count these as years. And if you count from Cyrus, if you count something, I don't remember if it's 62 sevens or all 70 of the sevens, you get to the time of Jesus.
Okay, and then?
Okay? But an
So
easier
what's
way to do
after?
this, an
So
easier way
what's
to do
after the
this,
62 7?
then the anointed one will come
Yes.
and he will
Okay.
be put to death.
Oh my days. I'm asking you, what does it mean by after the 62 7?
When that time passes.
So when is that time?
Again, if you count from the decree to
So
rebuild
tell
the
me,
temple,
when is that time? Yeah, just tell me when. Just tell me the
in
exact. when is
30
that time?
AD. 30 AD.
Okay.
Okay.
So was that the day? Was that the day?
Yes.
So it doesn't say. It doesn't say.
This is why I'm trying to show you the other way you
say,
can.
wait, hold on. It doesn't say exactly when Jesus is going to be put to death.
I
You
got
can
you, brother.
agree on that, right?
It
You can
literally
agree
does
on that.
say. No, it does. I
Bro,
want you
it
to.
doesn't.
I want you to
It
do me a
doesn't. It just
favor.
says
After
the
this,
62 7. You said that's a time frame. You said that's a time frame.
I
It
got
doesn't
you,
say
brother.
exactly when he's going to be on
It literally does because it says from. Look, it says from the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem. Oh, my bad. From the time the word goes out to restore and rebuild Jerusalem until the anointed one comes, there will be 7 sevens and 62 sevens. Is that not precise language?
Okay.
That's precise, right?
Okay.
Ask him how many years after. I ask him this way: how many years after when the anointed one got crucified? How many years after was it when the temple got destroyed? That's my question now. So the anointed one came. How many years after when that second temple got destroyed? How many years after?
Bro, I don't know.
It's fine, brother. This is why I'm trying to show you there's two ways you can count this. If you can, the complicated way is by calculating the years from the time the temple got decreed to be rebuilt. That's the one way. You can start counting from there, and you count the 62s as sevens, or as years, I'm sorry, and you get to the time of Jesus. The other way to do it, which is much easier, is you just look at the other event it's trying to give you here. It says, the ruler will come and will destroy the city and the sanctuary. You see this?
Okay. So now look, this one. Okay, look. Wait, what is this? The book of Daniel? The book of Daniel, where is it?
Yep, Daniel chapter 9.
26.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Chapter 9, verse 26, yeah?
Yep.
1 second.
So I've got something to tell you, Scary, while he's doing this. This wonderful person in the green said, may Allah curse this atheist. All right, here's something for you. You ready? Allah's not going to do anything to this guy because he's got 2 right hands, 1 foot, 1 shin, and who knows if he's got 3 eyes. He's going to be hobbling somehow.
So let's just keep. Oh, where'd he go? He's Googling stuff.
Allah misguided me to become a Christian because he's the one who created me. So he misguided me to be a Christian. I can't help you there, bro. He misguided Scary to be agnostic. You know, he believes in God, but he doesn't believe in a religion. So he misguided him, bro. What do you want me to do?
Muslim man. Muslim man, you're going a little too far with your attempt to understand this prophecy. I just want you to keep it real simple. According to this prophecy, was the anointed one, the Messiah, supposed to die? That's all I'm trying to prove right now.
You just guessed it.
What do you say?
He goes, the guest and the host are shaitan, so we're both the devil. Yeah, bro, yeah. Well, if I'm the devil, if I am the devil, that means Allah created me to be shaitan. Remember, bro, in your Quran, Allah is the one that He guides you, and He misguides you, He misguides. So He misguided myself and Scary, bro.
Yep.
What do you want to do? He created me to be kuffar. What do you want to do, bro?
Muslim man, can you come back? I promise you, one of these days we'll go through all the numbers and the calculations. Just that's not the point of this verse right now.
We went too far, bro.
Huh?
Said to me.
Okay, so all I'm saying, all the only thing I'm trying to prove is, remember, we need to find the motive for this event, right? And we can see here it says, anyway, after the 62 sevens, the anointed one will be put to death. And then it says, after that, the ruler will come and destroy the city and the sanctuary. Okay, so we already have enough information here. It says after the Messiah comes, the sanctuary will be destroyed. Was the second temple destroyed after the death of Jesus? Brother said it's quick maths.
Of course, yes. That's what he says.
It was, of course. In 70 AD, who was the ruler? Remember? Oh, Christ left me, of course. Anyway, somebody came and he destroyed, some Roman guy came and destroyed the temple after Jesus died. Okay? So that means if the temple was destroyed, like it says in this prophecy, then that means the anointed one should have also been put to death already.
Yeah, see, I don't believe that.
I know you don't. But the problem is that we're trying to figure out whose story is more likely. We have the Christians who they have a historical attestation for it to have happened. And they also now have a Jewish prophecy that was written before Christianity even existed, saying that it was supposed to happen. And on the Muslim side, we just have somebody saying, no. So
what's your point?
that the Christian narrative is the winner. We award the Christians all damages.
Wait, 1 second, 1 second.
But I really gotta pee. What happened? You get what I'm saying, Muslim man? Look, this is weird for you guys because you have Christians and Jews who are literally against each other. You guys always say the Jews believe Jesus is in feces and all this stuff. Somehow these people who hate each other corroborate each other's narrative.
Scary ass. I'm not gonna lie, you comment scarier than sound effects.
They're there for it. Suli.
That's what I'm saying, Scary. You need to learn. Stop asking me like I'm a scholar. Me, I'm just here to tell you stuff. Man, worshipping is wrong. That's
You're fine. You're fine. Just soak it in for today. No Diddy, and then we'll talk about it another time. DJ Suli,
Nah,
do you
don't
have?
worry. I'm here. I'm just gonna tell you the truth. I'm here gonna be like here to tell you the truth. That's it.
Yep. DJ Suli, what's popping?
Yeah, what's the topic of today?
We're talking about whose story is more likely to have actually happened. Is it the Jesus narrative or the Christian narrative or the Muslim narrative?
About what in the Bible, that Jesus is God or
The crucifixion specifically.
I'm a Muslim, so I think the Islam narrative is the right one.
Right. So we're gonna treat this like a court case, okay? And we're gonna say, what do we have more evidence for? Okay.
Yes.
And we're gonna treat a couple things as evidence, and we're gonna treat certain things as non-evidence, right? Things that we throw out. Okay. So in a court case, normally you can have witness testimony, you can have historical attestation, even if that comes from third-party sources that corroborate the narrative. Okay.
Okay.
Another thing we could take as evidence is a motive or a reason for this thing to have occurred. You with me?
Yes.
Okay. One thing that we cannot take as evidence is unverifiable claims.
Yes.
Okay. So now let's start the argument. On the Christian side, we have the disciples saying that they did definitely see Jesus get crucified. Okay. And then we have.
Can I object that point, or I have to wait for you?
Just give me one more second, and then we also have writers like Tacitus and Josephus, who are not Christians, also saying that they believe that the Christ was crucified. So, in other words, you can just say we have a historical attestation. You with me?
Yes.
Okay. How does the Quran deal with this historical attestation?
Must I use the Quran, or can I use the Bible also?
You must use the Quran because you're arguing from the Muslim paradigm.
No, but we are dealing with the Bible, because even the Bible says Jesus, the disciple of Jesus were not there when Jesus Christ was crucified.
It says that they
everywhere went dark.
It says that they went. It just simply says that they went away. Do you know where they went to when they went away?
They say everybody that was all the disciple of Jesus, they all ran away.
Where to where?
According to the same
Where they
Bible,
run to?
the Bible did not
Where
say.
did they run to? Did they go to another? Did they go to another country?
They didn't say. We have to go with what in the Bible.
So
I
they
don't
could
want
have
to
just.
make up my own
So
stuff.
they could have just ran down the block, right?
No.
No. What do you mean no? Do you have any evidence for that?
Do you have evidence also of what you're saying?
My opinion, I think it would be parsimonious to understand that when they ran away, they were just trying to hide from the people that were looking for Jesus, right? They weren't trying to they weren't trying to go to like another planet.
But that's what you just make it. But you don't want me to make mine.
Okay,
also.
brother, you're making this way too complicated.
No, I'm not
Simply,
making it complicated.
let's put it this way. Let's put it this. Let's put it. No, you're
you.
not. You're being too hyper literal right now. Let's take it very simple. What was the narrative that was believed overall about Jesus' crucifixion? That it happened or that it didn't happen?
That's why I want to use the history book for the same way you are using, because according to the history book,
all right, thank you, brother.
some people believe that Jesus.
Never mind, brother. Never mind. Thank you for coming. I really gotta go. I can't do this with you. All right, Muslim man, just take this into account. Everything that we heard today, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. Give me a follow. Make sure you guys follow me. We got the whole video up today. We learned about the dying Messiah dilemma. Basically, Muslims, they try to make this argument, basically that from silence, that the Messiah was not supposed to die. Unfortunately for them, we have historical records saying that he did. Everybody who could have been there or who wasn't there, they all said that he got crucified. And the only way that the Quran deals with them is by making an unfalsifiable and unverifiable claim. They're saying, oh yeah, Allah made it look like that was. Right, that's the type of arguments that I used to make to my mom when they used to catch me skipping school. Did you skip school? No, mom, it just somebody that just looked like me did it. And on top of that, we have a reason for Jesus' crucifixion. It says in the prophecy that was written by Jews 150 years before Christ was even born, that he was supposed to die to make atonement for wickedness. Okay? So we don't know where the Quran gets this silly idea that the Messiah wasn't supposed to die. All right, so therefore the Christian narrative is more likely to have happened. Not to mention Allah calls himself the best of deceivers. His whole character gets called into question, and we shouldn't take anything that he says seriously at all. Okay? All right, guys, so that's going to do it for me. I appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not following, give me a quick follow. Also, follow me on YouTube at Scary Hours Podcast. You can see it right here. If you're watching on YouTube and you want to join the conversation, it's right here, Scary Hours Podcast, live on TikTok. All right, we'll see you guys next time. YouTube. Scary can rest his case. Thank you, Jason. Ben, thank you. Everybody else, let me see what the last thing you guys said. Allah and his angels send salat, prayer to the prophet. All you who believe, do pray Allah to bestow his blessings. Yeah, Allah praying. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching, guys. I'm out.